You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
The apple of thine eye, hide me under the shadow of thy wing, O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother. Cover my sister. Them who under pressure. Cover the preacher. Every church worker. The young believer, cover, the worship leader, and intercessor, every gospel minister, cover, Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Don't forget, folks, as soon as you join us, do your WZYE civic duty, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. And folks, this is how we start the thing.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. and on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
To our cherished listeners, partners, and the entire WZYE family, we extend our deepest gratitude for your unwavering support throughout our journey. Special recognition goes to key pillars of our community, Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and Mr. COPs whose vision and dedication helped transform a humble beginning of just 5 listeners into the influential voice we are today. At WZYE 95.9 FM, we don't merely broadcast, we pioneer. We are committed to delivering the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Our promise remains clear. We originate. We do not imitate. More than a radio station, we are a movement. We are a community united by shared values. And above all, we are a family bound by integrity, purpose, and a relentless drive to uplift. Reaching 20,000 subscribers is a testament to your trust. We pledge to honor it by continuing to challenge the status quo, amplify authentic voices, and serve the people with courage and conviction. As we move forward, we ask you to hold fast to what matters. Stand for something. Keep the fire of passion alive in your hearts. May God continue to bless you and your families. Together, we rise. The WZYE 95.9 FM family, where truth ignites community.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we promise that we bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And we don't just say that here. We also put that in words to you, ladies and gentlemen. Take a listen.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We promise to bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Let me bring in my pal, the young man, the man there out of Solibia, better known as Salibe, also from Marabella, and recently we learned he's also from Arima. The one and only, the young man, Marshall, Uncle Tommy Nesbitt. Tommy, welcome.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. And how are you doing today?
Tommy, I have to be honest with you, right? You know we're supposed to get a snowstorm.
Yeah,
here.
it's a state of emergency.
Yeah, and so they sent me a note this morning saying that they think school will be closed tomorrow.
Right.
Right. So let me ask you a question. You think that the students upset that school will be closed tomorrow?
No.
We're keeping it real, right?
Yeah, the weekend get extended.
Correct is right. You know what I mean? And for me, I was like, okay, you know, whatever. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And really and truly, they could do it virtually if they wanted. Yeah. But for some reason, whenever they close school, you're not supposed to do it virtually. You know, whenever, if it's a snowstorm, whatever the reason is, they don't want
Well,
to.
it's a SOE, so that means that it's going to be not just an ordinary snowstorm, it's going to be a brutal one.
Yeah, I don't think it will be that bad. I don't think it
Up
will
to
be
20 inches is expected.
You know me, even know, to be honest with you.
I was listening to the news last night.
Yeah. I don't even know. I ain't even check, to be honest with you. But Tommy, what was a little different today is that I figured out that, you know what? That's no trying to mess with my plans. So I get up this morning, I went and do my 6 miles before I come to do the program, before I get ready and everything else.
Good.
So I kind of have it out of the way, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I ain't had to worry. When I finish here, I ain't had to worry about going and run 6 miles or, you know? And it felt pretty good though. It felt very, very good, man. It's exhilarating, so to speak. You know, Tommy, I don't know if I ever said that. You know, when I go in and run, it's like smoking weed. That's all that's getting me weed.
Yeah, you always say you get high.
Yeah. That's why I just get high, man. It's like I don't think, Tommy, There's a better high than that one. I don't think so. A natural high.
I wanna agree with you. I would tend to think that nothing could surpass that because it's a win-win.
Correct is right. And when you're out there with your own self and you have to push your own self, you know, and then it has some hills coming and different things now. Your mind is free. And it man, it's like, and when you're finished, man, you feel like, yeah, boy, that
Accomplished.
was something good. You know, I don't know how I mean, I don't know when people smoke weed and they get high, how they just feel. You know, I don't know. You ever take a little pull?
Of course.
You really true, Tommy?
Of course I did.
You know, Tommy, I have never smoked a cigarette or take a little pull. You know that?
I just smoked cigarette about in 1999. I stopped.
Man, I never smoke a cigarette, never take a little pull. COP, welcome.
Good afternoon to you, Professor.
COP already see the smile on your face. I know go ask anything.
I say what controversy this man want to create and talking about the best high he can get is when the best high is running. You on your own with that, eh?
Yeah, that
You on your own with that.
no, but you cannot get a higher high than going out and walking at 6 miles or 7 miles. I have a girl with a story. One day, you know, you want
You
to
say it better than smoking weed, you know?
yeah, it's better than smoking weed.
You on your own with that 10 times.
So I asked Tommy the same question. You ever smoke cigarette or smoke weed?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I never smoke cigarette. I never smoke weed.
I am an independent person, you know. I could say I smoking marijuana about 43 years now.
As a herb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not for recreational use.
Oh, you know the only
for achievement.
Oh, but then the only time I smoke, right, is when I get secondhand smoke. That's the only time. And you know, growing up in Chewbacca, there's get a lot of secondhand smoke from weed. Because we are one of the biggest weed pusher in Trinidad and Tobago, living in Chewbacca, living in the same building I live in, and Burroughs used to protect him. Well, they say, I don't know how true it is, they say he used to sell weed for Burroughs. That's what they say.
Yeah, I hear that too. And in this country, they say many, and in this country, they say many people selling for them same kind of people. You know what amazing? You know what draw my attention to? When you say the storm coming, the source, and trying to affect your 6 mile.
Yeah.
15 minutes before you say that, a P&M penny breeze blew, and our window was open. I just padang, I just break up the glass. I just come outside and watch that and say, you penny. That can never be nothing else but God send that breeze over there. That had to be a P&M penny breeze. Had to make me go and buy back a window.
That was an evil, wicked P&M breeze.
Yeah, just like that snowstorm that coming over there. That's a penny storm too.
Yeah. And I have I bought a cordless
shovel.
Yeah, a cordless shovel. It's real good, boy. Real good. And I had a battery. One of the batteries just to last like 45 minutes. So I got
a cordless shovel, you saying? No?
Yeah, a cordless shovel.
Snow shovel.
Shovel don't have no cord in it, Wall Street.
What are you talking about?
What kind of shovel is that? A shovel shoveling for itself?
Eh?
It's shoveling for itself, or you still have a shovel?
You have a battery on it, and you just press a knob. Now the other snow shovel, you have to put gasoline in it. This one is battery operated.
Wall Street, it's battery operated, but you still have to take your hand and take it so and throw it so?
No, you're not to throw it. The shovel's throwing it.
Oh. Oh, what a shovel you have there.
Yeah,
What a
boy,
shovel you have there.
I'm gonna have to temper it up on the street. Yeah, because I like to go through. I going through social media one day and I see this thing. I say, well, wait now. I said, that real good, but I like that. And it's easier, man. You just and you end up throw shovel, you know how to shovel on it, and it could go up on the steps, all kind of thing. I say, nah, but I get one like that.
Yeah.
I got one, but the only thing is that the battery doesn't only last about half an hour to 45 minutes. So I got a battery now could last about an hour and a half.
You need a couple of batteries to.
Right. So I have 3 batteries now. 2 of them 45 minutes. I just used to interchange each one of them. And then I had the one now for an hour and a half. So I already like Freddy boy. But listen to this, let me get you something. Like where I live in, it have a sidewalk, right? The sidewalk is like on a main street, right? And it have a bus stop by the sidewalk. And the county says I own the sidewalk, right? The sidewalk is in a county road, you know, they are the township and they are the county road, right? And away from the sidewalk is trees that the county planted. Well, you could say it's kind of on our property, but I can't cut down them trees without getting the
permission.
County to cut them down. If I cut them down, right, they could give me a summons and charge me. And the sidewalk, the trees owned by the county, causing the sidewalk to crack, right? Because the roots.
You have to fix that sidewalk.
I had to fix that sidewalk. Imagine that.
Yeah, well, that's how it works.
And that sidewalk is for the public to pass through, eh?
Yes, the sidewalk is for the public, and the bus stop is right there. Now, you would tell me, they call me now and say, well, here now, when snow fall, all you're responsible to clean that sidewalk, you know. I never cleaned that sidewalk before. Never. So the township called me and telling me, no, whenever snow fall, if I don't clean that sidewalk, I get a ticket. And listen to this. It had snow on the sidewalk like ice. The man come and say, if you don't clean that sidewalk, you're getting a ticket. We had to pay somebody to come and dig out all that ice on that sidewalk.
To break up the ice.
To break up the ice. To clear that sidewalk.
What I call? Well, in Trinidad over here, we had clean in front of your house too.
Well, I will go out on a limb. When is the last time somebody got a ticket in Trinidad and Tobago if they had garbage on their sidewalk? And it ain't supposed to be there. When?
Now, but that was what it's supposed to be. They might put no garbage.
No, but if the garbage outside the bin, does get ticket for that?
No.
Watch now. We have recycle inspector. If your garbage can supposed to have cans and boxes, and you put garbage in that, and that recycle inspector come and inspect your garbage, and you had the wrong garbage in it, you could get ticket for that.
And he going in that garbage, yeah?
What you mean?
In Trinidad, it's a dead dog and dead cat in garbage bag.
Yeah, guys, how would just go? You see what I'm saying?
Human being parts just go in garbage bag and put for the garbage truck.
Yeah, only have it easy, man. Only have it nice. Only have it real nice.
But I feel it should be law in Trinidad. Every home should have a garbage bin in front of the house.
Yeah.
Every home. Yeah. And every junction and thing, the corporation must ensure it have public bins and public utilities and things like bathroom and toilets that the public could go and use and things.
But you know.
Yes, sir.
You have a call there, Uncle Tommy?
Turn on his computer or something, Tommy. Turn on his computer or something.
He said turn on your computer.
He distorted.
Yes, my computer.
Or your laptop or your 19-inch television or whatever you have on.
Call me back in 5 minutes.
No problem. All right. Take care.
Yeah.
Good afternoon to you, Virginia.
Good afternoon to you, Ron DeSantis. That's his name. That's what you give
Ron
yourself your
DeSantis.
name. Yeah. So I don't know, but Tommy, you can help me with this. I see Caribbean Soul vexed with Batman because Batos come first, and Caribbean Soul, accusing. I know who he accusing, but somebody that he comment was removed. He commented before Batos.
But
You
I
see that?
see Soul first.
What time you see Soul?
I didn't check the time, but let me go back and see if he's still there.
Yeah,
I saw
because I
Soul.
don't know.
I saw Soul first.
Yeah, because Batos is 8:20, then 8:20, then Soul, two of them, all three of them is 8:20. So who is first? Is that tie?
I saw Soul first. I don't know why I saw Soul first earlier.
Yeah, because it's 8:20. I see it, so I say, you know what I mean? Let me do. So when I send it out, I see it. I still let me take a picture there because Soul very serious about his first place.
Yeah.
I saw Soul first.
and it should have no distraction.
Yeah. So I don't want to.
Soul came in at 8:19.
All right. Okay. All right. So all right. So that settles it. So he's right. He's right. But you see. But he says my comment removed. I commented. Oh, nobody remove your comment. Tell me you remove it. Oh, you remove your comment and you still go back and was able to see it.
No, he's first. When he came in, he said boom.
Yeah, but look, the comment on the screen. My comment removed. I commented before Batman. Who remove the comment? You see them kind of accusation they'll be making. You see it, yeah? Right?
I don't know. But as he Soul is first.
No, well, he just seem to be looking at one chat. If you look at the two chat, you will know who come first and then.
Well, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to look at the two chat. So what you see, he must have gone in the other chat.
Yeah. And when he come in next one, you see Batos in front and you say, what going on over there?
Yeah.
I will go on there.
He said, we'll just go on there. But we have it on that manners, man. We have it on that
Volsang tell him, take your comment and all.
Oh, God.
Good afternoon to everyone in the chat and all the listeners and viewers of WZYE 95.9 FM. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Right. So, folks, Batos was first. And I mean, Caribbean
Soul was first. Soul was first.
Then Batos was second and third. Then Soul angry that he come first. And somehow he say he comment removed. Yeah, and when you remove it comment, you don't remove it comment. No, but Batos is no conspiracy. You see what Soul causing now? He's saying that it's conspiracy. No conspiracy.
Yeah, to rectify that, they go on the two live and you see who come first.
Correct. And when you comment on the first live, hurry up over to the next one and comment.
Yeah.
Or use your phone and your laptop to comment on both of them at the same time.
Yeah, they call it wap wap. They call that a wap wap.
Yeah, or you could say we papa.
Yeah.
So Kamini Rampersad was next.
Right.
Kamini Rampersad, Good Day Sang, Antics, Hanif. Mr. Thomas, Anna, greetings to all in the chat. Amini, welcome. Okay. Volsang was next. Yeah, Volsang sending thing for take your comment and you lose and all. Oh God. He's saying that are bacchanal and confusion.
Volsang leave Caribbean Soul now.
Eh?
I tell him Volsang leave Caribbean Soul now.
No, them was their own little thing, I just thought that. Yeah. Good evening, Walls, Uncle Tommy COP. Coming blazing, yeah, man. Yeah. Kevin George, welcome. Kevin George. Good day to all in the village. Hafiz Mohammed. Good morning. All right. Tabakit, welcome.
Good Sunday afternoon to Professor Wall Street, to Uncle Tommy, to my brother COP, to the Honorable Prime Minister, and those who is listening us on the World Wide Web throughout the entire world. Hello world, welcome to the Professor Wall Street Live with Uncle Tommy and COP. Welcome. Share the light.
Tabaki, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
You ever smoke cigarette and inhale a herb or sensimania?
Well, look, let's have that first before I get into my contribution.
Yeah.
Long ago, I will not lie. Wall Street, you're dangerous, you know. But let's get there. A little humor. When I was younger, I wouldn't lie. I like the cannabis, you know. I like the marijuana. Yeah, I used to smoke the cannabis. They used to call it Kushung Peng, Santa Mata, Red Beard. Sometimes
laughing, you know all them names. You know?
Sometimes when you smoke a little Kushung Peng. Now, long time, let me say this. Long time it had good quality. When you smoke a Roach 9 long time. Wait,
again, education and a Roach 9?
Right. A Roach 9 is a little piece, right? They call that a Roach 9. When you smoke that long time, that good red beard, whole time you buku, you know. Not now, where the, bukuness they used to call it. Yes, ask you, they used to call it. When you smoke a Roach 9, bukuness. Not now the shake off and the nasty marijuana where they have, we're mashing up them huge brain cell. And long time, when you smoke the cannabis, you have to eat, you want to eat. Now them young fellas smoking weed and they stand up all by the corner taking sun and drinking. So that's why they're going mad. It a good weed again.
All right.
It a good weed. They used to call it limestone weed. Yeah.
Yeah, boy, to have a kid, boy. Look like you have really good experience with that.
Well, I know about growing up in the bush and everybody you're taking a pull. But let me give you a joke with that as you talk about that. So good to laugh with a little bit before you start.
Yeah.
And laugh with corner, you call it. I remember a Sunday evening, that by Guacara Recreation Ground. See, you people know where it is.
Yeah, I know that.
Right on the side.
I know that.
Right. Yeah. Right. Right on the side, the Cocoa Estate there. But on a Sunday after you come down, everybody liming at the thirsty for the little marijuana. You know what them fellas do? They get some old black stage, but they just put the weed in front. And I hear packs, and everybody laughing. This time is black stage. They give me, I get a black stage pull. So it wasn't weed then. Yeah, they hit my Jerry. Yeah. So long time days, regardless to what people say, is the best days. I don't know if them days go come back, but long time was long time. Yeah. So let me get where I want to go. And I think where I want to go this evening, the air is rare, and I think this is the appropriate forum with Uncle Tommy, Wall Street, and the brother COP. Let's get there. And where I want to go, I think the three of you all will support me after I finish. But I'll come back in. I don't know if I could make the other contribution one time, but I'll come back. But let me do this.
Make this one and then come back. Make this one and come back.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
I am making a clarion call to the African community to leave Mikey K alone, to leave Michael Kerr alone. And here why I'm going with this. Mikey K have been in the vineyard. Mikey K pay his dues. Where Mikey K is sitting today because of his intellectual brain space. Let me repeat this.
That's true too.
Because of his intellectual brain space and discipline and commitment. That is why he sits today as the the chairman of TTT. And when I heard these dirty PNM, and also some activists with us who is, according to Miss Santa Cruz, she said something, I think it's Thursday. She said that some of the UNC activists is giving the PNM ammunition, and she is correct. And I am now saying here, how shameful, how low, how nasty we could get our black brother Michael Kerr to take his name from radio station to radio station. I am calling, and I make no apology here, I am calling on the African community. This brother Michael Kerr is not deserving of that. A brother Wall Street, COP, and Uncle Tommy, let me repeat, and somebody have to address it. And I decide what a better, powerful platform to say it as is. And I am saying to my African brothers and sisters, have a little shame. Take a little shame. This brother, he would have excelled because of his discipline, his commitment, his brain space. And Professor Wall Street, I am shamed. I am taken back to know that African brothers and sisters will go to radio station and aided and abetted by some of the same UNC activists will follow Trump and suit with the PNM to do that. And I'm saying, listen to me, take a little shame. This brother is not deserving of this. And let me ask right away, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy and COP, I seek, when I finish do this contribution, I seek protection from you all. I know why I'm saying that. I seek protection because we cannot allow people to take such a brother and take his name to put it in the ghetto. We can't be talking blackness and consciousness. And when a black brother excel because of jealousy, yes, jealousy and envy, and try to destroy that brother, Tabakit is saying to my African brothers and sisters, leave Mikey K alone. Take his name out. Remove his name from all your mouth. He's not deserving, and I will not support it. And I will come again. Whenever you all come against him, I will push back and say, you cannot do Michael Kerr that. He deserves where he is. Brothers, I thank you. Thanks for giving me voice. I seek all your protection with this.
Thank you, Samuel.
And I believe you have our protection. And
100%.
nobody never call this program. And nobody will be allowed to call this program and try to bring down Mighty K.
Nah.
Nobody can do that.
You know what, COP and Tommy, eh? You see, there are programs who, and we have to be honest, right? There are programs that are pro-UNC and the government, and they allow that type of dotishology, stupidology, foolishology, and madology. And here,
yeah, I will say it different.
Okay.
It have many UNC programs that encourage confusion and bacchanal and chaos and fighting each other, not WZYE.
That's what I'm saying. We're not encouraging that. Let me take this.
Educate, inform, entertain, and create headlines.
Yeah. Donald
Confusion,
Trump
bacchanal, not on WZYE.
Donald Trump Jr., welcome.
Oh my goodness! Now what do I do to this? Black Jesus, forgive him. He does not know what he does. Black
Junior,
Jesus.
Everybody
Jesus tell me, Jesus tell me it's those that you love will do these things to you.
Everybody have a pseudonym. Your name is Donald Trump Jr. from now on. You Donald Trump Jr. Once you christen somebody with that name, that is it, you know. Cancel Christmas. You can't
cancel Christmas. Oh God.
Yeah.
Look, Black Jesus, forgive them. They know not what they do. But Jesus love you, so do I.
Capitan, hold on. Just stand back.
Hey, COP. Okay, COP, how you doing, buddy? Good.
I just cool and positive.
Yeah. Go ahead,
yeah, that's what I like. You like cool McQuaid. That's one thing with COP, you know. COP, look as though you sit down there, a truck could crash through the wall there. And so you'll be like, oh, a truck just crashed. All right.
With my wall? My wall?
Yeah.
No, it will be many problems will crash through my wall. Not my wall.
Okay.
He's saying literally. You know?
He's saying literally.
I know.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, he knows. Don't worry. He know, man. Yeah. all right, well, I just was I happened to be in the neighborhood, and I just popped by and say hello. You know, I didn't want to be a stranger. You know, and yeah, so every now and then I lock in and listen because I had to do the work for the man. You know how the man is. Yeah, and on Wall Street, we're complaining about. You surprise me. I think you are just a closet conservative. I don't know why, boy. I'm feeling so. You just conveniently register as a Democrat. Because we're complaining about. Where I just call New York, New Jersey, most of the East Coast states.
What?
I just call there Laventil West, East, and the left coast I just call Laventil West. Right?
So wait. Let me see if I understand that, because I know sometimes I kind of Laventil West. You're talking about Westmoreland, and Laventil East.
No. I call New York, New Jersey, and those areas out there, right? All there Laventil East. And I call the left coast, like California, Laventil West. Poor people?
In East.
In the East Coast, the East Coast states.
And then
it's blue right through.
It's west is where rich people live in.
Nah.
New Jersey West.
Again.
New York, New Jersey West is where the rich people live. New York, New Jersey West is where the rich people live.
Yeah, but I know all you have to do is
that's why I call you Donald Trump Jr. You see what I call you Donald Trump Jr. COP and Tommy, all you check this Donald Trump Jr. out there. And they just feel like something wrong. Laventil East, right?
Yes.
Laventil East is where the poor, black, disadvantaged people living under the PNM. And
who sing the song? We like it so we free. Who said that?
Sparrow.
Exactly. Because they vote the same way. You could be suffering, as X will say, hey, sell your dream, go, as my buddy Mr. X will say, they will vote, and you know that.
But
they could be suffering. My sister will, when she vote, she don't look at the character and the record and the reputation of the person who running for anything from dog catcher, whatever, She just going Democrat right through, D. I'm not saying all Democrats bad. I'm not saying all, but the leadership, So we have it in every party and it may be no different in Trinidad too. You have some good people in the UNC there. They have a track record. Julian John has a track record. You can't beat that.
But Donald Trump Jr., let me say this, sir. Here where you sell yourself out there. You see when you start to go to the East and the West, you started to put Laventil East and Laventil West. You understand? That is where you sell yourself out. Because Laventil West, you mean rich people. Right? And they don't want no rich people in Laventil. You really mean Westmoreland.
You really?
But you try to...
You had to go out some more.
No, but
they don't have rich people in Laventil?
Which part? Which Laventil?
I'm talking about Laventil. I'm talking about
which Laventil?
Boy where I used to hang out.
God.
Beverly Hills. You know Beverly Hills up in Laventil?
Beverly Hills are rich people?
Yeah? Well, I just give you an example. You know
you
Beverly Hills? You familiar?
Wait, tell me. Beverly Hills are... Donald Trump Jr.
Hey.
Put on that smoke, eh? Hey, let me ask you a question.
Just say no.
You ever
smoked
sensimony when you was a young boy?
I never smoked when I was a young boy. After I see so many great potential careers and scholastic opportunities and stuff like that, and I say, well, that is not for me.
What
I have brothers who like to smoke.
You ever smoked cigarette?
I didn't smoke. Yeah, well, of course, you want to do that, a little peer pressure, you want to play you with one of the boys and stuff, but, but you do a little puff and stuff, but nah. Weed, never touch weed. Never touch weed.
Donald Trump Jr., I ask you a simple question. Why would it be?
What's the
you
simple
ever
question?
smoke cigarette? Yes or no?
I told you that, yes, I smoke a little cigarette.
Yeah, but you tell me you take a little puff and all kind of thing. We ain't want to go through all that. Yes, you smoke cigarette.
All right. You ain't want to go through that. Right, but where you going? Where's your point?
I just asked you a question. I'm a point, but all right, let me close with this. Let me score the goal. You come. Yeah. Hey, you see? I tell all you last time, watch Donald Trump Jr. cookie eye, I tell you what. See, you remember? Yeah, you see where he come at Lavantel East and Lavantel West. Donald Trump Jr. You have a nice
the records, but the record speaks for itself. All right, guys.
All right,
later.
You have a nice day. Yeah, TOP and
Ah,
Tommy.
Capitan on hold. Capitan.
Yes, Gary, how you doing?
Yeah, look, the next one come.
At
The
Wall
next-
Street at Uncle Tom at COP.
Yes, Capitan.
Now,
Capitan.
I'm not come here to talk about Donald Trump and like that guy. Like I told you, I know about him for years now. And he's a Trump Jr. And I always said to all I know people I know, I don't like liars who don't speak the truth. And like you said, Wall Street a liar is what? A thief? I don't know. But anyhow, what I call about is Hans Levine. Is that the guy named for the state?
Yeah,
and in the press conference, what I do not like about the press conference, when Boris answered the question about the glitch in the Calypso, I don't think he need to answer the second and the third and the fourth time. I think when you answer the question and say, listen, this is what happened, blah, 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 and then the other reporter come back and answer the same question in a different way, I think he should knock it off and say, listen, we're moving on from that, let's move on. That is done, over with, and move on. You know, that's how I believe always need to answer the question. It takes forever. And the reporters have the same stupid question all the time, especially if they're the Guardian and the Express. Oh my God, it's the same question they want answer. You know what I mean? I think they need to start cutting them out and say, hey, listen, you have one question to answer, two and move on. Because that's my complaint. And about the Trump Jr., I told you before, the man will talk 2 minutes and then 50 minutes of this man. And I want to know if we, as consumers, who pay all this time, if we are going to get back anything out of it. That's my point. All right, Wall Street, I'm looking forward to seeing a big fat check. Like Donald Trump, big fat budget. I want a big fat check come to me. Because I pay all this tariff that they charge us, and the businessman gets the money, and we are getting it. So I always said, when you are a mafia, you're always a mafia. Later.
Thank you, Capitan.
All right. Who Capitan have beef with me?
No, he beefing with Donald Trump Jr.
Oh, Donald Trump Jr. Yeah, watch now. Everybody go beef with Donald Trump Jr. Yeah, Donald Trump Jr. sell himself out today, boy. Monica Ramke soon say, great Sunday, everyone, Professor. Watch she come with me. I see COP smiling. Oh God, take it away, Chuck. Yeah. No, folks, I never take a puff. I never take a pull. The only kind of smoke I smoke is second-hand smoke. Harold Sidin, you're welcome.
That is good.
Say hello. Eh?
That is good.
Say hello. Yeah. Say hello to Harold Sidin. You. Just cool. Say good afternoon, Wall Street.
Welcome.
And nothing wrong if people miss things in life sometimes. Nothing wrong in that.
Yeah. And Anthony Ford upset because he say he come in fourth and somehow man get a participation medal and he concerned that he come fourth. Eh? He got a participation medal and he concerned that, hey, Wall Street, I come in fourth, boy. After they give out gold, silver, and bronze.
Oh, yes.
My medal. Don't worry. You get a medal. You get a medal.
Yeah. Go and train and go and exercise and come back again.
Yeah. Don't worry, because we want to get the participation medal that he had for Volsam. Yeah. Johnny C. Paul, welcome.
Good evening, Johnny C. Paul.
Yeah, Monty Steele, good afternoon, everyone in the chat. Whoever viewing there on WZYE, happy Lenten season. Everyone wishing all the best in the program. Lent is Catholic, right?
Christian, I think.
Christian
or Catholic? Christian or Catholic?
I thought it was Catholic. I don't know.
But isn't all Christian churches based on the Catholic?
No, but Catholic and Anglican, we're going for the break. Catholic and Anglican is different.
Anglican Lent too, man.
They don't do the same thing. So
Anglican does the Lenten season also.
Okay, all right. Let me go for the break. Folks, it's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics.
I leave my glasses in the garden, boy.
Yeah,
that
is not a good thing. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And don't forget to share the live. We thank you.
And remember to tell a friend that WZYE family in the village is live. I want to hear 5 new callers today.
We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
To our cherished listeners, partners, and the entire WZYE family, we extend our deepest gratitude for your unwavering support throughout our journey. Special recognition goes to key pillars of our community, Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and Mr. COPs whose vision and dedication helped transform a humble beginning of just 5 listeners into the influential voice we are today. At WZYE 95.9 FM, we don't merely broadcast, we pioneer. We are committed to delivering the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Our promise remains clear. We originate. We do not imitate. More than a radio station, we are a movement. We are a community united by shared values. And above all, we are a family bound by integrity, purpose, and a relentless drive to uplift. Reaching 20,000 subscribers is a testament to your trust. We pledge to honor it by continuing to challenge the status quo, amplify authentic voices, and serve the people with courage and conviction. As we move forward, we ask you to hold fast to what matters. Stand for something. Keep the fire of passion alive in your hearts. May God continue to bless you and your families. Together, we rise. The WZYE 95.9 FM family, where truth ignites community.
Laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest. It's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged. Hey, tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Petrocan workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is here. Security. PNM dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say PNM dead. Even the 1% say the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. PNM dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP. No more pale pale. Health sector immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Oh, every pipe must have water 5. Roads smooth as 6. Provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, PNM dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say, PNM dead. Tell them Arnold say, PNM dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hood ready. Read the red eulogy. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Some of the members say, the party dead, dead, dead. When the carrot come leaders hear what's up. Seems like not one of them was in shock. Put them in one big box. PNM dead. Tell them Munilal say, PNM dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say, the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make. Investors not coming for the work. No more ice cream and cake. PNM dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still all this. 1. UNC on a mission 2 to correct the school system. 3. End poverty and clean up TNT. 4. Speed up the housing process. 5. Lower taxes. 6. Revamp we energy. Bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Petrochain workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is here, security. PNM dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, PNM dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us moaning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say, PNM dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say, PNM dead. Tell them Arnold say, PNM dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hood ready. Read the red eulogy. PNM dead, dead, dead.
And of course, we are back with you. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Don't forget.
No audio.
No. I paused because I'm reading something. Don't forget. Whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509. It's 973-609-6509. And don't forget to share the live. We thank you.
And you will be doing nothing wrong if you send condolences to the PNM too.
You know, nah, Monica. I wonder if any woman ever take part in smoking kushu peng when they was young.
That woman used to.
Yeah.
You believe that? Well, Monica Ramke, so put on the screen there.
Nah, I think Monica must mistype that. I don't think that's what she mean to type.
I agree with that. Huh?
Yeah. I don't think that's what she mean to type. Because once we send out the notice, we don't touch. We can't touch nothing again unless we delete it. You understand? We don't touch nothing again. Caller, welcome. And the snake
Good
side.
afternoon, Pento. So Wall Street Uncle Tommy, you see, you can't put the Mr. and the uncle at the same time. So I just leave it at Uncle Tommy. I'm a partner COP.
Okay.
Good afternoon to you, Anderson.
If it is that these Zanjupel and them coming after Mighty K, I think Mighty K back his body nothing. And I think they'll be wasting their time. Mighty K had to work very hard, just as others, for the position he have now. So I think they will be wasting their time, and they have a good team. They have the pushback movement to face. And the pushback movement is no easy movement. This is a movement. When Andy Williams said, Anderson, you could get a ball cutter. I said, well, let me see what could happen on the beat time here. I've got Anderson, hurry up. We have to cut this locker by the Savannah here. We have to cut it. I said, let me call Bado. Bado had one. So eventually, we had removed the lock. This is things we did, to ensure better government and better administration. So all I guess sweaty one, we said sweaty up by George Couch when they deport him. The Google fella. I don't know where he went and said it to be a pastor. And you know what? When I heard that, you know what I said? What on my mind? And must have got afternoon to Judah Davy, because I don't know, she doesn't listen to this program, boy. I just go left. Before I can call Shoma or anybody, Judah does call. So I know Judah listening. Good afternoon, Judah. Good afternoon, Sharon Felix. And Tallman and all must be listening. Because I know good at a program during these hours. And a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and you can get on a Thursday as well. So
But Tallman welcome to call. How you can say Tallman listen and he don't call the program?
Now them shame to call. You know what it is? Them call and you ready for years. Should a Davy and what they call it? Another one with this old van up and down, Awuka or Awusta, whatever his name. Why the PNM they see fit to make sure that Davy, the chairman at TTT, no, they're working for them. Them work was to say, do eat the doubles. And when you want disgusting and scared, when I see you licking the paper. And that doubles paper, that rose pepper and that shadow benny mix up together and that sweet sauce. People are gonna lick that paper. Nothing catching in that breakfast. That's doubles. And I'm a weekend.
You ever see anybody lick a bacon shack paper?
Nah. Now you some and the kind of garlic sauce again, the stretching it there. It's stretching water, it's too bad. Nah. So it's also certain food they had to leave alone. I will reiterate this. Why the PNM they make sure that Davy, Pastor Google, the chairman at TTT. So we not time with them, we moving on. When you looking at the females and them now, who say smoke the kushum peng? But just a man with only cat, there's a man with one set of cat. Do you like she on him? Yeah, I feel she does sound like she's a take a little pull.
Why you going out? You like call the program saying do nothing, you going after Beulah just so why?
Oh God, look at the voice of people. Remember the ghetto I live in, I live in the labas. I could hear somebody speak and know if they stick a pull in a kushum peng. And when you like animals and then you watch, you bathe your cat, you shampoo your cat, you know, your
Cats.
I don't read that shit, he does talk.
Cat, all right.
That's it, cat. All right, so you bathe your cat.
Yeah.
And you take a little pull in a kushum peng, you pass it to your husband, and you watch your cat and thing. So, do you like calling on let us know? Calling on let us know. Yeah, calling on let us know. And pass Google. You forget when Gladiator tell you say sweaty up that couch, had the couch smelling stink inside by George. Or don't forget Gladiator tell him that. Yeah, he said he come smelling dirty. I said that fat people sweat. I look on and listening.
All right. Let me send a special wall out to all the people. And the
Read
people
this
who
one.
listen.
Read this one. You have on the screen over here. Read this one.
Yeah,
You have on the screen.
I read it.
Whatever. Eh? Mr. Jaku
Yeah.
say when my husband
How nice
was
that
there,
is. How
long
nice that
before we
marijuana is.
we went and smoke neem bush. What's neem bush? What's neem bush? Your
Well,
beauty
name
laugh.
just,
What's neem bush?
well, just leave it as name bush, now, man.
Well, I want to be educated too. Is you alone want to only educate? What's neem bush?
Name bush.
All right. Mr. Santa Cruz, what is neem bush? Me, I never ever know neem bush. And instead of getting high, you got a belly pain. Well, we dead laughing at them. All right, so Mr. Santa Cruz says she spoke a little neem bush. Neem bush? I never hear about neem bush too. Godless big belly penny. Anthony Ford, see, caller these days will never come back. It had real love, and compared to today, people had absolutely love for one another. Today, people lovers of themselves.
I agree with that so much.
You gotta love yourself too, you know. Tabakit, P&M propagandists and supporters don't even know the meaning of shame. Okay.
But what program I hear? How people defending Mighty K? So I never hear. Which program does the fighting on Mighty K?
Let me say this, eh? You know, and this new is a good point though. Eh? Look how the P&M does treat the most loyal activists. Eh? Look how they just treat them. Right? Think about it. The P&M was in power for the last 10 years. When did any one of them P&M activists get a radio program at 91.1? When?
When there was when 6 weeks before election.
6 weeks before election. Right?
To spread propaganda.
And these people can't understand that, wait now, boy, you in power for close to 10 years. And it's like a candle burning. And when the candle almost finished burning, right? You want to go and use the candle to see if you could see light in the darkness. And them take that and cool it. They take it and cool it. Whereas the government of the day, where they have, and that's just the way it is. That's the way the politics is in Trinidad and Tobago, right? The government of the day didn't have to wait till year 4 or year 4.5, right? Like the P&M did. And you know them people just sit there and take that boy with like nothing. They take it, and that's what I'm telling you all, and I've been saying over and over and over. The evil, wicked P&M, they don't like their own black supporters. They do not like them. And you know what too? It's their fault too, you know.
Because them don't like themselves.
Huh?
Because them don't like themselves.
Correct. They just do them all kind of thing, and they just still take it. Look at the fella we have in the chat here. Gordon Ganga Chana Dryden Joseph. He will come here and say he's not a P&M. Not a P&M. Oh, you're not a P&M. And when you see the other things he's doing, he's afraid to say he's a P&M. He's afraid. Why? Why are you afraid to say he's a P&M? If he's a P&M, he's a P&M. Right? But I have a voice note that he sent for me. I want to play. I had to play I gotta get them. But I want to get to this editorial here. I'm gonna get to this editorial. You all see what the government has done in just the past 10 months, right? And then the Fourth Estate have an article in the Guardian today talking about the government promised 20,000 jobs, and I think they only full 1,800. COP and Tommy, if you had to fill 20,000 jobs, you could just do that in 10 months.
That's
Any sensible person knows that will take time. Yeah, and then all remember Marvelous Marva when they employ over 400 people at WASA. He was asking where they were getting money from to do that. Imagine that. Them fellas talking about, oh, they do this and they send home these people. And when the government creates employment, they talk about where they're getting money to pay them the employment. Where? But I want you all to listen.
And in my view, it's not just 20,000 job, it's 50,000 job in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. The government looking to it's 50,000 people. When that revitalization project start up and come in full swing by sometime with what in June somewhere, by the April sometime they that first stage starting, that is when more people will get hired, and the second stage more people will get hired, and that is how it will be growing. And because they say in the 5 years they're looking to create 50,000 jobs, and that is which what it will be created, 50,000 jobs. What them speaking about is just a propaganda they're spreading.
Yeah, propaganda. You see, when the citizens put the UNC into government, there was removal from the EU blacklist, and the PNM want to take credit for that,
The PNM closed down the highest paid job, the independent people and them, the people them who are the highest paid, Petrochin, Steel Mill, Wasa, TNTech, TT Post, all these people them went them under the people under PNM who had high paying job. These low income on that minimum wage that they're talking about the government send home. Them never had no job on Wall Street. Them had 3 months contract, 3 months contract, 3 months contract.
Yep.
And if the PNM was so interested, they can make them permanent because they was working in state enterprise. Somebody who was working in forestry, minimum wage, that is state enterprise. URP state enterprise. CPEP state enterprise. Why the PNM didn't make them permanent? But give them 3 months. The government never fire these low income people. The contract just never renew.
Yeah. And COP is interesting, Trinidad get removed from the European Union blacklist, right? This list was created in 2017, right? And under the PNM, they stayed on that list. And in 10 months or less, the government got the country removed from that list. And the PNM want to take credit for that. Okay, also the approval of the OFAC license, positive IMF report, nearly 1,000 EOIs received for Blueprint Vitalization Plan, oversubscribed international bond offer, growing investors' interest in the energy sector. So what was the alternative? The PNM, a party plagued by allegation and soft on crime and corruption. Audience see how crime down during Carnival 2026.
Yep.
Serious crimes. We go play something about that too. Right? A party plagued by allegation and soft on crime and corruption will have pushed Trinidad and Tobago towards international pariah status. Law-abiding citizens says no to murders, rape, drug trafficking, pedophilia, race baiting, and the local drug mafia. Therefore, they say no to the PNM. The UNC governs in the interest of law-abiding citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. The best is yet to come. So take a listen to this editorial.
Steady leadership, tangible results. Why the UNC deserves continued support. An editorial by Professor Wall Street. In periods of economic uncertainty and social strain, governance must be measured not by rhetoric, but by outcomes. Under the leadership of the United National Congress, UNC, led by the Honorable Kamla Persad-Bissessel, Trinidad and Tobago has seen concrete indicators of international rehabilitation, investor confidence, and institutional stabilization. These are not abstract achievements, they are measurable signals that the country is regaining credibility on the global stage. One of the most consequential developments has been Trinidad and Tobago's removal from the European Union blacklist. That decision alone restored reputational capital in international finance and reduced friction for cross-border transactions. Complementing this was the approval of key OFAC licenses, enabling strategic economic engagement and facilitating energy sector operations that are vital to national revenue. Equally significant is the positive assessment from the International Monetary Fund, IMF. IMF evaluations are technical and data driven. A favorable report reflects disciplined fiscal management, structural reform efforts, and macroeconomic stabilization. These are the hallmarks of responsible governance. Investor sentiment tells a similar story. The near 1,000 expressions of interest (EOIs) received under the government's Blueprint Revitalization Plan demonstrate that domestic and international stakeholders see viable opportunity in Trinidad and Tobago. An oversubscribed international bond offer further underscores market confidence. Capital flows toward jurisdictions where governance risk is declining and policy direction is coherent. In the energy sector, growing investor interest reflects strategic positioning and regulatory clarity. Given the sector's centrality to GDP, foreign exchange earnings, and employment, this momentum is critical to long-term national resilience. Governance, however, is not only about macroeconomics, it is also about values and public safety. Law-abiding citizens expect a firm stance against violent crime, trafficking networks, and corruption. The UNC's messaging emphasizes a rejection of criminality and a commitment to institutional integrity. In a country confronting complex security challenges, that clarity matters. At its core, this moment is about trajectory. Nations either move toward stability, credibility, and growth, or toward isolation and diminished influence. The progress recorded under UNC leadership indicates forward movement, rebuilding international partnerships, restoring financial trust, and stimulating investor engagement. Leadership under Kamla Persad-Bissessar has positioned the UNC as a government focused on governance fundamentals, economic credibility, rule of law, and strategic development. While challenges remain, the direction is evident. For citizens evaluating the national path ahead, the question is not partisan, it is practical. Which leadership framework demonstrates measurable progress and international respect? By the available indicators, the UNC stewardship under Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar reflects a country regaining its footing and positioning itself for stronger, more inclusive growth. Steady leadership.
So there you have it, folks. There you have it. The proof is in the pudding. Right? That's what they say, right? The proof is in the pudding. But folks, let me make a call here. Let me try to make a call here. I want to make a call. I ain't going to tell you who I'm calling. We're going to make a call. I'm going to try a thing. Well, you know, we just try a little thing here, right? Let me try something.
I agree. Surprise somebody. And some people, let them numbers and them look good. Let them numbers and them look good. I'm telling the public, let them numbers and them look good. It don't cost you nothing. It doesn't cost you $1, a penny, a cent to subscribe. Yeah. Like the program.
All right.
Yeah, he's probably busy.
That person ain't picking up. Call them back. Let me try this other person now. Let me see. Let me go and try this person. Ingrid, if you're listening, tell the person not calling them. I know Ingrid listening. I know this phone does do this, no? Ingrid, send your friend a message and tell them I'm calling them. I think good matches, eh? All right, okay. All right, so 2 calls, and I'm sure when they see the missed call, they'll call back. So, folks, the Minister of Energy and Energy Services was at this Ghana Energy Conference and Supply Chain Expo, and the Minister of Natural Resources in Guyana was talking about the new collaboration between Trinidad and Tobago and Guyana. Take a listen to this. These are the type of things that's happening, that the PNM was sleepwalking.
Trinidad more so. Trinidad has been in the oil and gas sector for probably over 100 years. So with that comes a lot of experience. It comes with a lot of infrastructure that's already built out, a lot of capacity that they will have in country. And that, I believe, is something that Guyana and Suriname could draw on from Trinidad, their experience, the capacity that they would have built over the years, having been in this industry over 100 years. So definitely, in terms of collaboration, we'll have to look at capacity building, drawing from each other experience, which is very critical. I believe that is, and I like the idea that Dr. Monilal would have mooted of having us meet on a regular basis as energy ministers, not only Guyana, Suriname, and Trinidad, but the wider CARICOM region, that we meet on a regular basis to look at possible areas of collaboration, how we can support each other, how we can get projects done at scale, working together. I think this is very critical and important. In terms of working with Trinidad, Dr. Munilal mentioned the refinery, which I believe is very critical and important for his country, and in terms of a turnaround in the sector, creating jobs and stimulating economic activities. So that is an area that we've already been engaging on with Trinidad and Tobago to look at the possibility of having that refinery restarted, to have investors play a part in that as well too, who are working with us in Guyana, that they too can work in Trinidad at the same time. And we have held several meetings together over the level yesterday, and we have a few more set up today, so that we can look at ways in which we can forge that greater cooperation and collaboration. So I think the train is already in motion among us as sister CARICOM countries, but I like the idea of us reaching out more to the greater CARICOM community to seek greater collaboration.
Fabulous. No
Oui,
oil.
papa. Oui,
No oil.
papa.
Straight.
I see development, I see growth, I see success.
No audio, Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. She said call her.
Somebody done message you there already?
Yeah, already. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Caribbean soul.
Nah, not Caribbean. Hey, good. All right, let me try something here. You try
I will get in trouble for calling names.
Yeah, you will get in trouble for calling names. Stop calling people name, man. Why you calling people name? Let's see. Let me try this one. Let me try this one.
Uncle Tommy, I always say in the Republic of Trinidad, we have 100 years experience in oil and gas. And we have nothing to stupid.
Hold on. Hello, good afternoon. Lady Gypsy, you are live.
Good afternoon.
You are live on WZYE 95.9 FM with Uncle Tommy, Professor Watson on COP. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good evening to you, Lady Gypsy.
Good evening. Afternoon.
You hearing us loud and clear?
I'm hearing you guys.
So, Lady Gypsy, I know you're busy, right? And we want to get straight to it, right? Let me get straight to it.
Yeah.
So there was some write-ups about your calypso, with respect to the tent and so on. Kind of inform the public from your perspective of what exactly happened.
Well, which calypso are you talking about? Live?
That one and singing political cemetery in the calypso tent.
Oh, well, there was a lot of stuff about political cemetery, which people think, you know, that and I believe it was something to do with the PNM. They didn't want me to sing the song, you know, because they find it was, I don't know, but whatever it is, I still stood up and as a wall and sang my song. Because political cemetery came from my heart. I wrote it from my heart for the UNC, and it caused a lot of controversy in Trinidad here and Tobago. But you know me, I don't business. I stood up and I did my song that I was supposed to do, like I was supposed to do.
And what about the song for 2026? It's live, right? What about
live?
Song? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened in 2026 here. There was a lot of political interference in this carnival here that I am now still wondering what really happened to Carnival 2026 here that I did not make it to the park, you know? Because I believe my party in power right now and I'm supposed to get leverage and I didn't get nothing this Carnival. I was also in the Chutney Monarch with a song I Have My Neighbor Cat and I make it to the finals. I made it to the semis, you know? So one of the things that I believe that happened this year is that the same set of judges that been there with the PNM in last year is the same set of judges that is there. If you understand what I'm saying, the judges were supposed to change like they said they were going to, but unfortunately we had the same set of judges for Carnival going here, and it was a lot of mix-up that a lot of people is angry at the moment right now because of what happened for this Carnival.
So Lady Gypsy,
yeah, so, yeah.
Do you think Tuco is on the right track for the improvement of calypso in Trinidad and Tobago?
There's a lot of changes to be made in Tuco, but at the moment here, what we gonna do? We have to. I don't know. It's really hard because you know, you're hearing left, right, and center about this Tuco, this and Tuco, that and the other, you know, but you know, a lot of disgruntled people right now in Trinidad and Tobago where Tuco is concerned, you know, and I don't know what could happen or what will happen in the coming election for Tuco. You know? I don't know what will happen.
Lady Gypsy. Supper Road over here. I feel we had to come out and say the Tuco need to be scrapped. Tuco need to be mashed up. For so much of years we have Tuco responsible for Calypsonian and Calypsonian reach nowhere today. White is all afraid to say that Tuco need to be mashed up.
A lot of good calypso is being wasted. A lot of good calypso is being wasted. Look at take for instance, there was 8 Tobagonian in the calypso semis, right? And when you hear a lot of rubbish that was sung from some of these people, and them, I want to know how they get there. It is, how these people get inside of there, right? This guy Tazea O'Connor put up an article on Facebook and was talking about it, and was talking about he not going back into the thing as long as King is there, whatever. And I turned around and I said, well, none of us Trinidadians cannot go into Tobago and enter the Monarch, which is the truth. Because we no, have you ever seen a Trinidadian in Tobago's Monarch? But I said, when Carnival comes around, the Tobagonian always here in Trinidad, hustling. And the amount of about my mother here, them Tobagonian and them cost me on Facebook that I had to laugh. You understand? But it is ridiculous to see that these kind of songs that was picked for the semi-final in Skinner Park, some of these songs have no melody, they're meaningless. So I am all wondering, what the hell really happened? What happened? I don't know. It's a sad state of affair that what happened for 2026. But me, I go in with the flow and I am just still a fighter that will continue fighting.
I find Calypsonian gypsy taking discrimination, taking and suffering in silence, and they're not speaking out at all.
Well, that is what I say too. Another Calypsonian do not have any.
How much time you can get victimized?
For me?
How much time they can victimize you?
Why watch my 10 years later, like I still be in it when my party in power, I still be in it because this is very cruel. Imagine I singing a song about the Prime Minister and I'm still being victimized. What the hell really going on? If you understand what I mean.
Because in my view, Tuco is a PNM party group that only looking to push PNM Calypsonian, and that is why today Calypso reach nowhere.
The 10th I sang in for the Carnival, the dine, and you naturally could feel the oozing of the PNM inside of there because, you're feeling the oozing of the PNM inside of there. So the PNM, it takes, because when I sing live in the tent, they will clap socially and but they would not, you could naturally feel the appreciation not there because of whatever was so that when my brother came on and he sang, because we sang in the same tent this year, as long as I went with my daughter Terry Lyons, right? Well, I didn't birth Terry, but Terry grew with me from a baby. So as I always say, she's my child. So when Terry was singing, and when my brother came along and, he did a little extempo and talking about yellow is not the code and red is the code. Man, even hear these people, they erupted in laughter and joy. So he used to get like...
Okay. All right. I don't know what happened there. So, folks, we lost Lady Gypsy. Let me see if I can call her back. Hold on, We lost... Let me see if I could call her back.
She probably got a phone call.
Huh?
Call on the regular phone.
What's that?
If you have WhatsApp and regular line call, just lose.
Oh, okay. Look. All right. Maybe she will call us back. TOP, you could answer this question from Andre Williams. How Tuco became a PNM party group?
I didn't want to answer your question. Take your question to the police station.
All right, let Tommy, you want to answer Andre's question? I know Andre, Andre, how Tuco become a PNM party group? You want to answer that?
I don't have an answer. All I could say is that more things change, more than they seem to remain.
They prefer all them PNM Calypsonian who don't like to cuss and condemn the UNC.
But if Andre was being honest with himself, right? Because sometimes himself doesn't be honest with himself. You know what I mean?
And if he don't know, now he know.
If Andre is being honest with himself, Andre will say that when he look at First of all, Andre, I want to ask Andre a question. Andre, do you think Helen Francis was sabotaged on the March Grad night? I want to ask Andre that. And always say welcome to Andre.
And if he answer that question, I will answer his question.
All right. So, Andre, do you think Helen Francis was sabotaged on the March Grad night? All right. So, we asking him that question. I think I have a voice note.
Wall Street, what I see, what I witness as a citizen of this country, I witness for years, for over 30 years, Tuko encourage Calypsonian to jam the UNC, say the worst about them. Even encourage a man to sing a song about kidnapping Indian people and all them things. And today Calypso reached nowhere. When you watch the Calypso tent, it had nobody there, only begging for the government taxpayers to fund the tent and them. And Tuko sit down right there, them had a responsibility to enhance the development of Calypso. And today you're seeing the biasness still. Today they're seeing so much biasness. And if you challenge them, they put you in court. If you challenge them, they put you in court. As if that's supposed to be the responsibility and the achievement of Tuko. It's supposed to be 100% support for the Calypsonian, no matter which party they sing against. Once the song have rhythm and rhyme and a storytelling, it have nothing rude and disrespectful in it. You're supposed to give the people them the airplay rather than victimize them and belittle them and don't give them no opportunity. If you see this clip over here, oh my gosh, this woman's so truth. Oh my gosh, good evening to you, Judy Ali. I know you're a real supporter of Mr. COP. Valsang, you leave me alone in a Valsang. We'll laugh at that. Good afternoon to you, Gordon.
Oh God. Tell Lady Gypsy the cold drop. So are we waiting for Andre answer? I ain't seen it yet. All you know. Everybody know that Gordon is PNM. The only person that don't know that he's PNM is Gordon. You know what I'm saying? People that Tommy admit he's an independent, right? Tommy, you admit that he's independent, right?
Correct.
And if Gordon is a PNM, let's admit he's a PNM, nothing wrong with that. But I want you all to listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this, eh?
This lady, we should get this lady on this program. Huh?
Did you know that Trinidad and Tobago was never...
Huh?
This lady, we should try and get this lady on this program. Huh?
So COP, but I want to ask the question. I guess she's talking overall, right? Not like Lavantil and environs and thing, right?
Well, I want to hear the clip.
All right. Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Let the viewers hear.
That people do not like to hear. Did you know Trinidad and Tobago was one of the wealthiest Caribbean nations per capita for decades because of oil and natural gas? Not imagined wealth, real energy money.
So, all right, I'll just stop it, COP, I'll just stop it. She's right. She's absolutely correct, right? But what happened with all that money to them PNM constituencies? And the PNM was in power the longest. What happened to all that oil money to them constituencies? What happened to it?
That money was not for them.
What happened to it?
Them did not come. Them that did not get the opportunity to come in this country to benefit from oil and gas. Them come in, they bring them in this country over here to stick to the PNM and die at PNM. And put a prison over there. When they try and misbehave, we put them in the prison and we pay $29,000 to mind them. That wasn't for their opportunities.
Tommy?
That was signed. That was signed by the PNM. Do not bring no opportunities. They're not supposed to benefit from that. And in fact, the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago never benefited from that. Every development that the PNM develop in this country, they borrow money and give away the natural resources we had in this country. Them days, the white man, them days, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, and listeners of WZYE, them days, the white man, the foreigners used to say, man, let's go Trinidad, man. It got some stupid prime minister and leaders over there, just love white people. We give them a little kickback, and they give us all the money. We got all the contracts. We have all the contracts. We build restaurants and fast food places and take all the resources of those land and just give those ministers and those PNM irrelevant leaders a little kickback, and they're contented with that. That is what happened.
Tommy?
Yes.
You're listening to this? All right, let me continue listening there.
Yeah.
Let me continue.
So when people ask why crime is high or why systems feel strained, the answer is uncomfortable. It is not lack of resources. It is how those resources were handled. Trinidad built a strong state economy, but forgot to build strong institutions. Dependence replaced innovations. Public jobs replaced private growth. And when energy prices dipped, the cracks showed. Here's another unpopular truth. Crime there is not simply cultural. It is concentrated poverty, living next to concentrated wealth. Ignored long enough to organize itself. And the migration story matters. Many Trinidadians who leave are educated and employed. They are not running from hunger. They are running from ceilings, nepotism, and stalled advancement. Trinidad is not failing because it had nothing. It is struggling because it had much and managed poorly. That lesson should make the entire Caribbean uncomfortable. Resource wealth without discipline always sends the bill later. This is in response to my follower who asked me to respond about my take about Trinidad economy.
No. I woke up this morning thinking about Lawless Dump. And I started thinking, this didn't start yesterday. This was like from the beginning of our nation. Because I thought about Carnival. That what we seem to cherish so very much. We can't seem to even get that right. Even though there are many who think that we have it right, we have certain aspects of it right. But the business,
I did send a video for you today with a set of goat on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, after this one where I'm showing you, I would like you to show that.
Okay, let me take this call. Brooklyn, welcome.
Hey, good afternoon to you all. Shit, Uncle Tommy and COP.
Yeah.
Good afternoon to viewers and listeners.
Good afternoon to you, Brooklyn.
I want to send a message to Penny and Shiras at PNM, right? Because you see when our government do something great, and the opposition feel that they gain momentum from what they just did because the accomplishment was achieved, in which the PNM was saying that the UNC party want to destroy Carnival, they want to kill Carnival, they want to take Carnival away. And the UNC showed that they actually gave Carnival back to the people. So because of that win, right after the Carnival, I want to tell Penny, right, whoever, because for history, we know that all the gang leaders and the community bosses was close with all the PNM ministers and them. They even had meetings with them. You understand? In big hotels, they invite them. So again, this is not no guest talk. This is real talk because I have facts to prove in history. Heinz is a man used to be all over the place. As I tell you, I was small. And when I see the men and them who walking with AK and they walk in the streets of my community, I used to see them walk past, line up, and go straight in the office and sit down and talk with Heinz because they had contract. Them is community, them is boss this area for. And I see them as bad boys. When they pass in the street, they have to run or they get shot. You see the crime that's picking up in Trinidad right now with 2 double murders all over the place and triple murders and shooting while? I want to tell the leaders in the PNM, take all your friends that all you can't fund them no more and tell them pardon, because it seems like all you tell them to create something because the UNC just look good. So all you're trying to put now a hype in crime so that the people could come and say the UNC doing nothing to fight crime. Look how much people dying again. We have to be on top of the tricks of the PNM. You know. They're not going to stop. You know. Remember the opposition. We have to know that the history of the PNM shows where they were the gang leaders and the community. Even Heinz come out in public and St. Paul Street, who is his good friend. He when it had a killing in the Gaza, he talk about the man who's a good friend, and that is actually a gang leader, which can you people have been talking about how dangerous and how much of a criminal he is. So I want to tell them, talk to all their people and let them have them young boys and them and their little bunters and them to pat down from the crime and thing that's going on in Trinidad and Tobago. We was just looking good a few weeks last week. Let me continue looking good. Stop trying to destroy this the work of this government right now. Because I am telling all you, there's no government behind crime, you know, it's the PNM behind crime. I saying it. I gone.
Thank you. Let's listen to this one before we go. Take a listen to this one.
The people in Laventille, they're the ones those are the people who quarried all of that stone that we see in the president's house, that we see in Stormhouse Castle, that we see in all the walls in downtown Port of Spain and East Port of Spain. Even the streets, the curbs in the street were formed with blue limestone from the Laventille Hills.
You heard that?
Video.
That is true. That is true to Wall Street. And what she didn't say in that is the people them that Eric William and them bring from St. Vincent, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Barbados, Jamaica, and send them up on the Laventille and over there and pay them minimum wage. Pay them minimum wage. Watch every minister from those PNM areas and them. What's the life them living today? When them had a responsibility to enhance the resident lives on them. What's the people them who get the opportunity?
Folks, we're going to go for that break. It's in the village. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We're going to take a short break because I have 3 more videos that I want to play today because it's very, very significant. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Fraud, fraud, fraud. Coming up next, fraud of the week. Fraud, fraud, fraud. Coming up next, fraud of the week.
We are back with you. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every month. We come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And don't forget to share the live. We thank you.
So Panan sent me something. I was talking about what neem is. A plant, tree, Hindu use, also an insect repellent on the land. So, all right, okay. Plant, what do you use it for? I'm going to take this voice note.
Here we go again. Sorry about that. Good afternoon, Wall Street, and to everybody out there. Wall Street, Gordon is saying that you were upset when people were talking about the UNC while PNM was in office. Oh, we shouldn't talk about them because they are not in office. But now you only talking about the PNM. You see how the man disingenuous? PNM got 5 years in office. For 5 years, they bashed and lied on the UNC. They got another 5 years. They bashed and they lied on the UNC. They campaigned with lies and bashing of the UNC, right? And now, that was almost 10 years of bashing the UNC. They couldn't come and say what their achievements were. But now the UNC is there for 10 months, 10 months in office, not even quite 10 months yet. 9 months and some days, right? We must talk about what the PNM did when PNM did it for 10 years. When PNM bashed the UNC for 10 years and lied. And I don't know how many of you all remember Tattoo from Fantasy Island. When the plane was coming, the plane. Well, Penny and the PNMites now it was the war. Then it was the radar. Then they have now is the glitch. It's some one propaganda to the next. All of them sounding like Tattoo. And I want to send a warning to somebody, right? There is a lady that calls in. She says she's bedridden. She bedridden, a PNMite, a bedridden, and a this, but talking about Kamala plastic toes. You see Wall Street? You see? They're bedridden, but yet still they're going like a hussy drum. It going like a hussy drum. I don't know why these people don't use this Lenten season and the month of Ramadan, the month of Ramadan, to turn around their lives. And stop being hypocrites and mocking pretenders. Oh gosh, man. Like it's rampant since rolling, like it's more rampant than anything else. Sometimes you don't know where to turn. Because they want to face it in all corners, but you know what? It's get behind me, Satan. And we're calling on Jesus to cover it. Cover it while you fix it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Sandra Cruz.
Thank you. Okay. All right. So on the lighter side of things, I don't know if all may have known about this, but it is well, it's not sad. We have to understand that regardless of whatever it is, right?
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country. And we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
And that is something we must never forget.
That is why they make sure Google have a program.
Huh?
And that is why they make sure Google have a program.
Yeah. We must never forget that. Eh? We must never. So, folks, I want you all to listen to this, right? You see, and after we play this, I want to play something, because what we are doing is that when we look at crime in Trinidad and Tobago, right, and COP, a partner who used to be commissioner of police. What's his name again?
Guy Griffith.
Oh yeah. That is his name. Right? You know, I not as fortunate as you and Tommy. Only have plenty partners.
Gary's a good man. He molders just put him in problem. And Mendes answer back when they independent.
But how you could be a good person and you're letting your mouth put you in trouble?
Well, when you're an independent person, you don't take what anybody give you. You don't accept it.
But do you have to bark at every car tire that goes by?
When you're an independent one, if you say something I don't like, you answer back. Independent people do those things. You see, sometimes I do those things. You see, sometimes I do those things.
So that's bark at everything that goes by.
Not everything, but the things I don't like. Yeah.
All right, listen to this, folks. I find this was interesting. This is from Minister Wilkes John.
And this is one of the hardest working ministers.
Right.
Okay.
It's carnival time. So maybe something related to culture. Maybe about 12, 13 years ago, I did a project with Mr. Marshall Montang. Marshall was already at the height of his fame, and there was a project we were mandated to do together. Marshall came to the organization. But let me first start. Marshall is a big star. Marshall really is a superstar. And at that height of the fame, where he was then, as he is now, he was there. He came to every meeting on time. And I noticed that. He was no divo or diva, right? He was on time. He knew his craft. He was extremely good in terms of his answers, the questions he posed, and so on, preparing for this event. What I realized is, yes, Marshall has God-given talents. However, he's a guy who is prepared, and he prepares and he prepares. So his fundamentals are right. So when you see the output, that burst of energy and the professionalism on the stage, and on top of that, he's an inventor. He has brought a lot of new things into our culture. That didn't happen by guess. That is pure hard work and drive that has brought him to the stage that he is. So after we had done that project successfully, project wasn't here. A day his mother came to see me at the agency I ran at the time to tell me Marshall was doing a song, was what do you call it, videotaping a song in East Port of Spain. And he wanted to do the stage and he wanted to use the organization, well, some space there to do the staging. And of course, immediately I said yes. And well, we had sandwiches and tea and juice and so on. But Marshall didn't turn up. He did go and he did the song, etc. And I got credits on that record. Yeah. But I can't remember what it is. But my name is listed there on that record, Julian John. So for that I thank him. However, in in that staging, after we put out all that juice and tea and sandwich and thing, Marshall didn't show up. So Marshall, you owe me an encore, right? So you and I have to get together again to give them something for that business. All right? So you want me to-
So there you have it.
I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah, I find out.
I agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
That's why I just give Marshall Montano full 100 supporter. His
Yeah,
professionalism in music.
yeah, he's a different animal.
He put out his money
You
too.
know what I mean?
He pays for stage
Very,
performance. He pay for dancers. He choreography is a topper. He's a professional.
yeah. And he different, you know what I mean? And plenty people could learn from Marshall.
But what she mean by
Plenty.
we had a meet again to get them. What do you
Well,
mean
now
by
you
that?
we saw.
Alright, so give them performance.
Yeah, get him performance.
That is what she giving the general public right now, performance.
Yeah,
This country should be proud that Julian John is a minister in this government. This country is supposed to be proud of Julian John.
yeah.
Especially the black community. Especially the black community.
Yeah. So folks, don't forget that put your fraud of the week. You already have one.
Fraud. Coming up next, fraud of the week.
Tommy, you have any suggestion? You want to submit anything for fraud of the week? But I already have my suggestion. All right, we're gonna go to COP. COP, your fraud of the week.
You make me feel the answer like Uncle Tommy did now. Fraud of the week?
Or they should have Sunday we have fraud of the week, yeah. Sunday is fraud of the week.
Well, I hear nothing out of the timing for the program. But I will get Penny fraud of the week.
All right. Tommy, put one for Penny and put one for Ganga. Put two for Ganga Chana, Dryden Joseph. I am also giving him fraud of the week for them comments he making in the chat. He disingenuous, fraudulent.
Who are you giving her?
Ganga
Fraud of the
Chana,
week?
Dryden Joseph. Fraud of the week.
He just only make them comment because of the comments other people just make.
Right. So we had two fraud of the week for him and one for Penny. So folks, put your fraud of the week in the chat. Put your fraud of the week.
Fraud. Coming up next, fraud of the week.
Send us your WhatsApp at fraud of the week. So far, Gordon Gangachana, Dryden Joseph has 2, Penny has 1. And this thing here, serious carnival crime down 69% in 2026. Preliminary data show. This is significantly important. And COP partner. I'm not into calling names. I don't know I don't call names because I'm not good. COP partner had took issues with this. And after we play this, we're going to play our next audio. Right? So today we just we playing a lot of videos today. And yeah, so COP partner took issue that during this carnival, crime was down 69%. 69%. And I would like COP to tell him, boss, you don't have to bark at every corridor that goes by. You have to let certain corridors just go by.
I will tell the commissioner of police that too.
Who's that? Guevara?
Yeah.
But he don't
You don't
bark at
need to
every
bark
corridor.
at every corridor too. And sometimes
No,
you're bound to answer.
what kind of comparison is that? Nah, COP, anything to do with crime, as the commissioner of police, right? He should back at it.
For the past 15 years in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Carnival Festival it doesn't really have crime in Carnival festivals, and the amount of police and securities and thing, all them ban and them just have their own security, and you don't really get crime over there. You don't get crime in communities. So I have a problem with the figure because we don't really get crime for carnival parades and all them things. It have crime in communities. And this carnival I see some dread heinous crime in communities. Why is all the police and them was in carnival securing carnival?
Then I don't understand then. So you are saying that it doesn't matter if a season during a celebration when we get foreign direct investment, you don't really matter whether they have crime or they don't have crime.
No, I'm not saying that. I am saying that during the carnival season, I see some dread killings and shootings and thing in community.
But that's all part of the numbers, the serious carnival numbers. That's part of the numbers. If there is serious crime, this is how I look at it. If serious crime is done, even if it's done by 1%, and even if it's done during carnival, carnival is a significant period in Trinidad that's going out to the world. You remember the last time they had a carnival and was it a Japanese or something happened to a Japanese person that was in Trinidad?
Yep.
That was all over the world. And people were saying, boy, you have to be careful when you go to Trinidad for carnival, you know. Because
like when Keith Rowley say, I'm not in your bedroom, I'm not in your husband, someone like that, you'd say?
Nah, wasn't.
No, this person was found somewhere in the savannah.
Yeah, the savannah ball us, you know.
Yeah, this happened in the savannah. Yeah, right. So to me, when I look at these statistics and it's done, and COP partner should be happy to know that crime.
Why are they say COP partner? Why are they say COP partner?
Ask if he's the partner and he admit he's the partner. He didn't. Tommy does dispute some of his partners.
In fact, let me know run down that I should answer that just like our Uncle Tommy answered it. That's sarcastic. That one sarcastic.
Oh God. Yeah. No, that is it. The Akemi girl. Oh, I think that is what it was. Yeah. So to me, well, I don't know. Only don't go after COP now, man. Oh God.
Monica Ramke, she know I sarcastic. She know I controversial. She know I sarcastic.
Don't blame us on the chat for what Gordon posted. Gosh, man, sometimes I just wonder about you. Only leave COP alone, please. Oh God. Volsang say COP stay real, brother. No. Only leave COP alone. You see, Sharon?
I just be seeing, I just be reading, I watch her. Let's move that thing for money. Then I'm gonna show them something, I watch her. I just be reading the chat over here too, Monica Ramke soon, and I just be seeing sometimes I say, oh God, you don't want to tell the man that.
Yeah.
I just be reading and watching. I like balance, I like fear, to be fair, I appreciate every UNC supporters and WZYE but I also appreciate the disciplined PNM supporters too. And respect everybody human being, except tired PNM people and them.
COP Tommy and Caribbean Soul, I need a translation. My FOTW are before the courts right now, but I'm not hearing anything. Can I call your names for the vote?
Yeah.
What is FOTW?
I have no idea.
Tommy, you know?
Not a clue.
Caribbean Soul, when you come back, translate that first.
I think Caribbean Soul have problem translating that too.
All right.
Yeah.
So anybody who could good at translation, please translate that. There we go. Yeah, thank you, Volsang. Asami Nagakia, Japanese pianist murdered in Trinidad.
Yeah.
Honest.
Yeah, I remember that time.
Yes,
I
murdered in
remember that
Trinidad.
time. I remember that time.
Yes. So
And after that, how much murders again we had in Carnival Festival? And she wasn't in the festival. She leave the barn and them and she gone elsewhere, quite in the savannah. What you doing in the savannah there with nobody around?
okay. All right.
But we don't have violent crime in Carnival
COP,
festivals.
COP, you know, sometimes I just worry about you. I just worry if you're seeing a mirage. You telling me, COP, you watching that anyway, let me play this. Volsang, thank you. Fraud of the week. It means fraud of the week. So let me go back to see if I could understand the what you're trying to write now. Okay. All right, here it is. Sorry. My fraud of the week are before the court right now, but I'm not hearing anything. Can I call their names for the vote? If we voting for fraud of the week, you could call whatever name you want, but you leading the fraud of the week so far. So all you're trying to do is to get other people so you cannot be fraud of the week. So when you could vote, nobody ain't gonna stop you from voting. And when you vote, Tom, you'll take the tally.
That's all.
Yeah? That's all. Yeah.
Madakara, Mr. COP respect you a lot, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, respect you a lot.
You see, COP?
Sometimes when I hear me sarcastic, just leave it alone. Don't run at that cat,
yeah. So, Anthony Ford, a professor that happened in the savannah, and she was raped and strangled.
To death.
Oh, God. Yeah.
But in carnival festivals, we don't really have no such a long time. We had plenty violent crime.
Under the PNM COP.
Yeah, but which band you ever hear it had violence and which band?
Back then, when it was Highlanders and Desperados.
That when it is a army fet, wasa fet, fire fet, and them thing.
Yeah. Tommy Panex fraud of the week there for Mr. Intellectual.
I see it.
Good afternoon to you, Halifa.
Okay, all right. Let me see this. Crime down, but we had not had. Okay, Alistair, hold a minute. Let me read this. Hold a minute. Crime down, but we had one not far from our place of assembly for the very first time, but crime is down. When we were told recently that murders past 2025 at this stage. You see that? You see that? You. Anyway, we just doing fraud of the week. So I ain't gonna do nothing else. Yes, Alistair, welcome.
Yes, Professor Wall Street, COP and Uncle Tommy.
Yeah.
Long time I haven't touched base with you all, man. Long time.
No, man.
Welcome, Alistair.
No. A very long time I haven't touched base. Long before the carnival.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you was getting COP Thunder just the other day. That was new?
No. That a different kind of Alistair, boy.
You have a brother named Alistair?
No.
Okay.
Okay. No. But I was very glad to hear Lady Gypsy on your program today, man.
Yeah, man.
Very, very glad because I was a real subject too, right?
Yeah.
Now, in 2022, political cemetery, right?
Yeah.
She was told by the two that she can't sing that tune,
Yeah.
right? She had to get the next tune to get into the park.
Huh?
Yeah, she had to change that tune to get into the park. She can't sing that tune. But here how it get a little more kicks, you know. This boy who does this man from oh gosh, I had it on my memory just now. He does
Calypsonia?
No. He does do MC. He and Sprang Along used to be together. Most of the Sprang Along died, you know.
Errol Fabian?
Errol Fabian.
Okay.
Errol Fabian was given a contract to MC for that very same said show in 2022.
Yeah.
Calypso Fiesta. Right?
Yeah.
And he was told by Tuco that he will be given the contract, but he can't bad talk the PNM. You must get him on your program.
He didn't take it.
No, he didn't take it. He said he can't do that.
Yeah, he said he can't do that. That's principle.
Yeah, but you know what I find strange? No? The African Support Committee get into it. And they want a investigation into the muting of the mic of the independent senator. Right? But all of them were silent since 2022 because Lady Gypsy had the best Kaiso for 2022. Right. That political cemetery was the best Kaiso. She would have won with that. Right? And none of them had nothing to say. So wasn't she censored?
Yes, she was.
She was censored.
Literally censored.
Right?
When she was censored.
Yeah.
But Elon Francis was not censored.
His mic was not muted.
His mic was not.
It's only on TTT that they had a problem with the transmission.
The audio, yeah.
Yeah, but on YouTube you could have heard the whole Kaiso. So yeah, if it was censored, then you wouldn't have heard it on YouTube. If you go on YouTube, you hear the whole Kaiso.
Correct is right. Yep.
No, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like you to get. You see, I have an old phone. There's an article in the Express. I think it's either today's Express. You remember the shooting of Joshua Samaru and his wife?
Yes.
Right. There's a very stinging article. I want you to get it. If you could download it, because I can't do it. Because my system tool. Right?
Yeah.
But there's a stinging article on they were calling for the commissioner to resign and Alexander to resign. I want you to read the article and bring it forward. Yeah, right? I'm a fraud of the week. My fraud of the week will be the whole PNM. And I will tell you why I say so.
Okay.
Now, you remember when when we got the thing with ExxonMobil, BP and the how you call it, the gas deal in Venezuela?
Dragon.
Yeah.
The Dragon gas. They said they laid the groundwork for that, right?
Yeah.
That's the PNM.
Correct.
Now that we get off the blacklist, they also lay the groundwork. These people are really frauds.
Yeah. Yeah.
How you only could relay the groundwork and you can get the whole job done?
Yeah.
The groundwork don't matter.
And it's years they laying the groundwork. For years they laying
Yeah.
Years.
Years
upon
so
years.
They're the fraud. So they are my fraud of the week.
Yeah.
And you gentlemen have a good day. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Right.
You too.
I can change my fraud of the week?
Nah.
Wait.
Change your vote. Why you go change your vote? You part of the program all on a sudden. You want to encourage that type of behavior?
Wait.
Huh?
Wait, there's no leniency for the host, right? If I make a mistake.
Oh, no. We had to uphold that, boy.
Wait.
Yeah? All right, so let's listen to this, folks. Let's listen to this, right?
Well, Victor Roberts is my second fraud of the week there.
Now, he should have been your first fraud of the week. Listen to this.
TTPS. Serious carnival crime plunges 69% in 2026. Preliminary data show major security operation produces dramatic crime reduction to 2025.
compare and contrast. That is an excellent thing, right? Now, all we have to do is to continue this trajectory with what happened during Carnival.
Summary. Preliminary TPS figures show serious crime reports for Carnival Monday and Tuesday 2026 fell 69.35% year-on-year, from 62 in 2025 to just 19. Deputy Commissioner Suzette Martin credited preparation, partnership, and professionalism. In a massive two-day national security operation, police deployed 908 patrols and 125 targeted exercises across all divisions during the celebrations. TPS data include 25 arrests, 1 firearm with 5 rounds seized, 241 fixed penalty tickets issued for crashes, resulting in 2 fatalities, plus 397 vehicles towed in Port of Spain. Commissioner Alistair Guevara said TPS is closely monitoring post-state of emergency crime risks and will use SOE intelligence to respond to any uptick in gang or hotspot violence. Preliminary data show serious crime reports for Carnival Monday and Tuesday 2026 fell by more than 69% compared with 2025, a dramatic reduction that police credit to enhanced preparation, strategic partnerships, and professional deployment of resources. Speaking at a Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, TTPS, post-Carnival press conference on Friday at the Police Administration Building in Port of Spain, Deputy Commissioner of Police Suzette Martin characterized the policing of Carnival 2026 as a testament to preparation, partnership, and professionalism. One of the largest security operations annually. Martin emphasized the scale and complexity of the security challenge Carnival presents to law enforcement. Carnival represents one of the largest and most complex national security operations undertaken annually in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, she stated. Over the 2 peak days, Carnival Monday and Carnival Tuesday, the TTPS deployed significant human and operational resources across all divisions to ensure public safety, maintain law and order, and support a safe cultural celebration worthy of what we proudly call the greatest show on earth. Massive deployment, 908 patrols, 125 targeted exercises. Martin revealed that over the 2-day celebrations, the TPS conducted 908 patrols and 125 coordinated and targeted exercises across the country, representing an unprecedented level of police presence and proactive enforcement during the festival period. Consolidated Carnival 2026 data. The Deputy Commissioner shared consolidated TPS data for Carnival Monday and Tuesday 2026. 19 serious crimes reported, 25 people arrested, 1 firearm with 5 rounds of ammunition seized, 241 fixed penalty tickets issued for car accidents, resulting in 2 fatalities, 397 vehicles towed in Port of Spain, 25.38 grams of narcotics seized. Historic reduction in serious crime. When asked for comparative Carnival 2025 figures, Martin said she had data specifically on serious crimes. She revealed that from 2020 to 2025, serious crimes during Carnival ranged between 53 and 79 incidents. In 2025, 62 serious crimes were reported during the 2-day celebration. Preliminary data for 2026 show just 19 serious crimes, a decrease of 43 incidents, or 69.35%. Martin stressed the figures were preliminary and could change slightly in the coming days as final reports are consolidated and verified. Strategic approach behind success. Providing insight into the operational strategy that produced these results, Martin explained the multi-layered approach employed. While serious incidents did occur, the overwhelming majority of Carnival events proceeded without major disruption, she said. High-visibility patrols, discipline, crowd management, intelligence-led deployments, and structured gold, silver, and bronze command oversight contributed significantly to operational stability. The recovery of a firearm and arrests reflect proactive enforcement. The gold, silver, and bronze command structure represents hierarchical operational oversight, ensuring coordination across all levels of the security operation, from strategic direction gold to tactical deployment silver to ground-level execution bronze. National effort, stakeholder collaboration. Commissioner of Police Alistair Guevara emphasized that the policing outcome could not have been achieved without broad stakeholder support and collaboration. Carnival 2026 was a national effort, and the TPS acknowledges every individual and institution that played an integral part. He said, crediting partnerships with event organizers, security companies, emergency services, and the public for contributing to the overall success. Post-SOE monitoring and intelligence-led policing. Looking ahead and responding to concerns that people detained and later released after the state of emergency, SOE, ended on January 31st would fall back into their old ways. Commissioner Guevara said the TPS was monitoring the situation closely and would respond decisively to any return to criminal activity. We are utilizing the intelligence that we gathered during that SOE period to guide and lead our investigations going forward, Guevara stated. I don't want to speak too much on the strategies we'll be utilizing, but just know that we are prepared to respond to any upsurge in gang violence or violence in hotspot areas. The Commissioner's comments signal that the TPS will employ intelligence gathered during the month-long state of emergency, which ran from December 30th, 2025 to January 31st, 2026, to maintain pressure on gang members and criminal networks even after the extraordinary powers granted under the SOE have lapsed. Implications for crime-fighting strategy. The dramatic 69% reduction in serious crimes during Carnival 2026 compared to 2025 provides strong evidence that the enhanced security measures, intelligence-led policing, and coordinated deployment strategies employed by the TPS can produce measurable crime reduction results. The success comes amid broader crime reduction trends under the current government, which has reported a 47% decrease in serious crimes nationally since taking office in April 2025, attributed to enhanced security cooperation with international partners, improved detection capabilities, and disruption of gang networks. The challenge ahead for the TPS will be maintaining these gains in the post-Carnival period and ensuring that the intelligence-driven approach demonstrated during both the SOE and Carnival continues to produce crime reduction results in the weeks and months ahead.
You see, the important thing here is that let's think about this, right? If these numbers were the other way around, Tommy and COP, what would have been the narrative Ash Wednesday?
What the government
What would have
feel?
been the narrative? Correct is right. Right? Oh, look, government talking about crime. Look what happened during Carnival. Yeah? That would have been the narrative.
Yeah.
Could you research? Could you research the statistic for 2025?
Okay, let me look for that. Tommy, you want to do that? Huh?
Let me go to work.
Because I think 2025 was 100% crime free.
No, but in that statistics they have it there. I told him that thing that they said it there. Oh, okay.
In fact, I reserve to comment my comment on this. I like seeing WZYE logo in that video you show over there. But Commissioner of Police, I would like to show some safety tips on WZYE. Yeah, I feel showing some safety tips on national security will be much more better. Before I comment on that.
Okay. Look at that something here. Boy.
What was the crime statistic for Carnival 2025?
March 26, 2025. The police hierarchy has described Carnival 2025 as a generally safe event, citing effective security measures and operational success despite at least 3 homicides being recorded between Carnival Monday and Tuesday.
What's the difference from then to now? But I want to leave. I want to reserve my comment on this
Carnival.
unless I see until we start to play some safety tips. Better to send that ad for we to play. And I will be
Which
so
ad?
appreciated and so comfortable speaking about them statistics. I don't think right now I had the privilege to speak on them things.
Okay.
Uncle Tommy?
Tommy, you got anything yet?
I'm reading.
All right. Welcome. All right. So while we do that,
The safest carnival in 20 years. Minister says based on reported crime, national security apparatus should up to major tests.
And Gordon stop nagging the people and them now.
All right. So here, JC Penn just sent this. JC Men. Here are the confirmed crime statistics for Trinidad and Tobago Carnival 2025. Yeah, that boy. I'm telling you, this is no joke, Right? JC Penn now just kick Caribbean Soul to the curb. Kick him to the curb. After all the hard work Caribbean Soul do, COP and Tommy. For all them weeks. Okay, here are the confirmed crime statistics for Trinidad and Tobago Carnival 2025. The most recently full set before 2026 comparison. Carnival 2025 crime data. Serious crimes reported Carnival Monday and Tuesday 62. How much we had reported it? Was it 19?
19.
19. COP? You hearing that?
Is that 19?
19 serious crime for 26.
Serious crime reported in 2025. Based on what we just heard, I think it was 19 serious crimes reported.
19 for 26.
19 for 26.
No, they're classified as gang related.
What's that?
In 2025? That is statistics for 2025?
Yeah.
Well, right then.
They didn't say what else. They just said there's a definition for serious crimes. Right?
Down 69%.
Right. Murders during Carnival period. Up to 5 murders nationally were referenced during this period. 1 murder occurred directly within a Carnival event. Official characterization. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service described Carnival 2025 as generally safe despite these incidents. Context comparison. In 2025, there was 62 serious crimes. In 2026, there was 19 serious crimes, down 69%.
Yeah, well, we know crime itself going down 46%.
So it just continues in the right direction due to initiatives of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Force under the UNC government led by Kamala Persad-Bissessar. Because if it was the other way around, if it was up 69%,
oh, that'd be big news.
If it was 19 serious crimes in 2025 and 62 serious crimes in 2026, what do you think the Fourth Estate narrative would have been? So we have to take these things into consideration. What this means? Carnival 2025 was not crime-free and included multiple serious incidents and murders, even though authorities labeled it safe. The sharp drop in 2026 is being used by officials to highlight improved policing and coordination. Yeah? So there you have it. Thank you very much, JC, man. That's how we just do it, Hold on, let me take this call. Point 14, welcome.
Pleasant good day to you, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and Uncle COP and Trinidad and Tobago. Pleasant good afternoon.
Pleasant good afternoon.
Wall Street, last night I was watching David Welch.
Yeah.
And you were clipping we had an interview with the Minister Sturge and Roger Alexander. And one of the journalists in fact, I don't want to call these people them journalists. They don't get them the old school name. One of these reporters and them was asking question concerning some U.S. official that have in the country, and they want to know if it have any security concern, why they here, this and that. I just paraphrase it. So basically what the minister was saying, right? If you want to put something in place to deal with crime, you can't come out and tell the public what it is you're going to do, because remember, the criminal elements in the public domain is listening also.
Yeah. Correct.
You understand? So if you want to deal with crime, them have to sit down in the round table and discuss what it is that they discuss, and just ensure that they don't hamper the livelihoods of the ordinary man and woman on the ground. Because remember, you're trying to root out something that was there from since Jesus was a little boy. You understand? And in order for you to rectify that problem, you have to do something different. Not like the PN and them, Rowley and them telling you, and Manning and all of them telling you they know who the criminals are and ain't doing nothing to solve the crime situation.
Right.
You understand? And according to that thing where you played it today, I know too, where the Trinidad and Tobago come off the blacklist, the EU blacklist, and the PNM want to take credit.
Yeah.
I now believe they need to, I find the government should expand more money into the sentence home for these mad people. They need to put some more money inside it and make it bigger to accommodate these PNM opposition people, and because all of them totally going off at the rockers. All of them need to be sentenced there. I was saying in the early that I want them to go behind bars, but now I want them to go sentenced. Dr. Listen.
Thank you. Tommy, for our next one day for
PNM.
Dryden Joseph as fraud of the week. The next person come in the chat there. So folks, don't forget we almost closing. We have fraud of the week.
Fraud coming up next. Fraud of the week.
Yeah, this is why I want to give you guys this next one, but I think COP might get a little upset, but I don't think.
No, play the video before you take the call on them.
Huh?
We'll take the call on them after. Play the video.
All right, let me play the video.
It's another day.
Hold on your hand and them call.
And another Gary Griffith rant. And this time he's going all out against the Commissioner of Police, Alistair Guevara, and using terms to describe the commissioner that, in my opinion, borders on defamation. But let's talk about some of the things he said and to show that he's not himself either speaking the truth or aware of the real facts.
So folks, put your closing comments in the chat, send your closing voice note, and send your closing quotes, okay? Put your closing comments in the chat, send your closing voice note, as well as, let me make sure that mic is on. Put your closing comments in the chat, send your closing voice notes, and your closing quotes. Let's go back to the video.
You ought to be aware of. And for that, I want to introduce a document. It's called the Financial Scrutiny Unit Report to the 4th Session of Parliament, and does a summarization of issues found during the period 2018 to 2024. Anybody can find this document because it's out there. And on page 9 and page 10 of that document, it gives some very startling and important details about contracts in the police service, especially contracts under Gary Griffith's time.
Audio, no audio. Your mic's muted.
Yeah. Somehow, folks, that email, that document appeared in my inbox, in my email, and I'll share it with you guys. And to show, I ain't calling no names in here, to show the type of contracts them fellas and them was getting, and the type of deceitful type of things they were doing. Caller, welcome. Marcia, welcome.
Hello.
First time
I
caller?
want to,
Are you a first
yeah,
time caller? All right. So COP again, you wish. Marcia is our first time caller. Where are you calling us from, Marcia?
Trinidad,
What part of Trinidad?
Central.
Central. Welcome, Marcia. How are you?
Good. I just want to say
Yeah.
that, you know, this country, Trinidad, have to behave themselves and let the government run the country. When it had elections, this UNC didn't come into power just so you know. Jesus had his way. He put them in power. He put them in power. I am over 200% sure of that because he had enough of the, you see, God, he had enough of the thieving, the corruption, the lying, the vindictiveness, the nastiness, the wickedness. He had enough. When the longest rope have an end, Santa Cruz, they say that the longest rope have an end, and he had an end to it. You see, since this government come in power, things put in place, the things put in place. You know, we might see the little struggle this year, but things are being put in place for the country to grow. All what Kamala saying, I know. Is she correct? The people lawless, we lawless in this country, and she trying to bring in some kind of discipline, production, and tolerance in this country. And people have to behave themselves. And because you see, we are accustomed with wrong. We are accustomed doing however we want to do things. We are accustomed with anyhowness. We are accustomed with indiscipline. We are accustomed with being nasty to one another. You understand? But let me tell all you something, Trinidadians, and I speak it to myself too. We have to be of ourselves and live within the law. Try your best to live. Get your cars in order. The sooner people realize that the Lord put this government in power, they will pray for the country. I just be praying, Lord, protect this country from all natural disasters and wars. Lord, heal this country. Save the leaders. Heal the country. We have to pray for the country instead of biting. Where we going? And is here we staying? Is here we staying? Is here we live in? So we have to pray for the country instead of wishing the country bad, instead of want to pull down the government. And as I say before, the things are being put in place with America, with this OFAC license and all these things that being. You see how much countries helping us. Why people? So I am not a political person, you know, but a right is a right. If you're doing right, you're doing right. If you're damn well doing wrong, you're doing wrong. Look how many countries helping Trinidad. People not seeing that. The first country that helped Trinidad was India, right? And then Saudi Arabia. And then I hear America helping us with 6 million for health or some kind of thing. Look how many countries, little by little, pumping their own resources into us. So why we don't behave ourselves? Why the opposition don't behave themselves and pray and stop being opposition for opposition? You know how them does look? Real stupid. And I am not a political person. I grew up in the East-West corridor for years. I grew up there. I am not a political person. I am a person that try to, what is right. And what is wrong. Penny and Marvin and all of them just look like real fools. And they're not seeing it. They're not seeing it because they're blindly stupid. They're not seeing it. And I just be listening to them all the time. They're just stupid and they're making themselves a fool. I am a retiree. And I have more wisdom than them. They might have a little more education than me, but I have more wisdom than them. Because I will shut my mouth and pray. Earlier, the Lord Jesus put this government in power to build back this country. As I say, he was tired of the wickedness and everything that concerned wickedness. He was tired of it.
Thank you,
Amen.
Marcia, thank you so much.
Thank you, Marcia.
Thank
And
you,
don't be a
Marcia.
stranger to the take an original one from me.
Yeah, glad I take that call, boy. Marcia.
Yeah. And Marcia, don't be a stranger to the program. Your contribution is valid here every time this program on.
Indiferous, marvelous, true
Subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
Share the live and tell a friend to tell a friend. Only build a team outside over there in support of this program.
And she said she retired, you know. You hear that?
Yeah.
She didn't miss a beat, you know.
Yeah.
True.
So
You
you have
realize
enough
that?
time from 7 to 10 to listen.
Yeah, she didn't miss a beat, boy. You know, like Ganga Chana, Jaijan Joseph. When he called, he had a him and ho. You know, he, ho, him, ho, all kind of things. Look, Ulrich. Ulrich have a comment.
So that first time corner, it's better you go back and sleep. Better you go back and sleep.
Eric, how you gonna tell your man that, Eric?
Like you.
Ulrich.
Eric, like you was sleeping or what? You know, get up, put on the weed now.
Ulrich.
Presenting Bubble Head of the Day.
Let me tell the PNM chatters and the PNM callers and them. Only welcome people on this program, eh?
COP, 1 minute. Ulrich got to get 3 of these.
Presenting Bubble Head of the Day. Presenting Bubble Head of the Day.
We didn't have bubble head of the day, but you the first in this program to get a hat trick for 1 comment.
Yeah, you shouldn't say that about the first time caller. Welcome her.
Excellent.
Good afternoon.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent contribution.
Yeah.
Ulrich,
Yeah.
you should take a picture out of Marcia page, you know. Marcia book. And get some contribution like that. Yeah? So Ulrich break the record. And I already voted for fraud of the week already. So I can't get Ulrich fraud of the week.
Well, I'll hold that against you. I would like you to change, you know. I would like you to change.
I know the thing.
But what, Ulrich, and to all the listeners and viewers, this is a program where we're not disrespecting UNC callers and them, first time callers and them.
Yeah.
We applaud them, and we want them to be part of this program. And in fact, I wish everybody that call in this program must be UNC supporters supporting the agenda of the government.
Well, COP, the only thing I will say, I will like other people to call so we could expose what
be respectable.
No,
be
we
respectable.
Yeah.
The PNM callers and them to be respectable if all they're calling. Otherwise, you cutting off all one time.
And educate them.
Yeah.
We could educate them. You understand?
Because you can agree to disagree and you can dialogue with PNM people them too.
Yeah, like your friend, what's your name again?
Patricia Reader?
PNM party, yeah.
Patricia Reader is a good lady.
Yeah. Let me hear
consistent.
I can get 1,000 bobblehead. The truth would always stand out. You can give me 1,000 bobblehead. I don't have a problem with that. The truth would always stand out.
Yeah, next chief for that.
Presenting Bubble Head of the Day.
I did. What a shame.
You get.
Presenting Bubble Head of the Day.
Another one.
You get 3 again for that.
Presenting Bubble Head of the Day.
Only get a new record in on Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics. He get a hat trick. One voice note, he get a hat trick. And his second voice note, he get a hat trick. Ulrich, you know what it is now, Ulrich? You're in line for a hat trick. You wanna know about a hat trick, COP? And Tommy? Hat trick.
You get full second and third and hat trick.
Two, you get two hat trick. And you might get a third one to get hat trick in 3 hat trick. Let me see.
I will say a tricker.
Well, they want
a
to
trick
hear
that
is
a tricker.
UNC paper.
Oh,
They're not
okay.
willing to listen to reality. Or they're one-sided.
Okay.
Presenting Bubble Head of the Day.
Ulrich. We're going for the break, folks. We're going for the break. Yeah, we are.
Presenting Bubble Head of the Day. Presenting Bubble Head of the Day.
Folks, we're going to take that break. It's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Every Sunday. Folks, I just want to play a little more of this one here because then we're going to play the rest on Monday. Take a listen.
But before getting to that, let me deal with 2 of the things that he said that could be clearly and easily debunked. Number 1, he was criticizing the police service and the commissioner because they said there was a reduced number of serious crimes in the country during the carnival period. Gary went on a rant and said, so people didn't pickpocket, people didn't had drug possession, people didn't fight, people didn't charge for DUI. Obviously, Gary Griffith, those things quite possibly happened. But any police officer who does any proper training from the training college and upward know that fights and drug possession and DUIs are not classified as serious crimes. We have different classifications. Serious crimes which include murder, rapes, robberies, those kinds of offenses. Then we have minor crimes. And then we have minor offenses. So a fight or obscene language is a minor offense. Some kind of crimes like an assault occasioning a wound will be a minor crime. And I'm talking just for my knowledge as a police officer. And driving under the influence of alcohol could be classified as a traffic offense depending on the circumstances of the case. So these things might have happened, but they are not classified as serious crimes. So when the commissioner and the police service says there has been a reduction in serious crimes, they know what they are talking about. But Gary, we all know, you were never trained as a police officer. You never had to write up these books and reports and statements as most of us has had to do who were police, who were trained. You were parachuted in at the top in a mistake by the former prime minister that he himself admitted as being the worst in his life. And every day you're talking, you're proving it. So Gary, and for the edification of the public, there are class and stark differences between serious crimes, minor offenses, and traffic offenses. And from Gary's rant, it appears that he does not know the difference. Now, let's go to what he was talking about and saying that he, Gary Griffith.
So we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave it there. So COP, you hear that, right?
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that.
COP, send your partner a text and tell him, oh God, do
ease up.
Yeah, ease up. And watch now, COP, I'm gonna send that to him, you know. You call me again and it's about I might get about 20 voice notice.
So we all classify that as harassment. I'll classify that as harassment.
No, he on my list. I just send it to him. You understand?
Yeah, I agree. That what once you block it, you can do that.
Yeah, somebody go send it to him anyway. Next thing you tell me, you go, boy, you go after me with a vengeance, boy. Vicious, you know.
I hope everything is good with Susanna, Lalchan and the family. I see she on the chat for the day. I hope everything is good with you, young lady, and your family. You was missed on the chat today. I recognize it. I hope you'll be there tomorrow.
All right. Tommy, what's the calculation for fraud of the week? What's the numbers?
Gangachana get 4.
Okay.
Penny get 1.
Okay.
And the PNM get 2. One from me and one from Alistair.
Okay. So
my vote went for Gangachana.
No. Your vote didn't went for Gangachana. Don't try that.
Oh, but he still got it though.
Nah, you can't change your vote.
But he gets the fraud of the weekend.
Gangachana, yeah. So folks,
thanks to the viewers and listeners.
Yeah. So just so you all know the
Fraud coming up next. Fraud of the week.
For almost the 6th, 7th, or 8th time, Gordon Gangachana Drygen Joseph is fraud of the week, and an accessory to fraud of the week was Ulrich, who get bubblehead of the day.
Well, I don't do my part now, Ulrich, that man.
An accessory to Gordon Gangachana Drygen Joseph fraud of the week is Ulrich Lavantil Murray, bubblehead of the day.
That is for coming in later in the program, Ulrich. That's why you get that.
Yeah, he come
Next
in
time,
late.
come in early.
Yeah, come in early, man.
Put down the marijuana, put down the beer.
Yeah, put on that
and
glass.
Yeah,
put on the glass. Albert Montano, your discussion was very interesting today. Albert is a long one here. You know how long Albert here? You know the Montano family?
Yeah?
You know the Montano family in politics?
The Montano family.
Montano family. Them in politics all the time. That is a political family that been all the different parties. There been COP, UNC, PNM. So anytime any party win, them still in power.
Well, that's the best party to join. The best way to be. By independent persons be like that.
Yeah, it's only we alone that stay one. It's only PNM family that stay in one party. You understand? Only the PNM, and it's mainly the poor black disadvantaged PNM that stay in PNM for the rest of their life. Right? Plain talk, bad manners. All right, folks. My closing comment. Here's my closing comment. Let me say welcome to my friend in Australia. All the way in Australia.
And no Volsang. I am a married man. A respectable married man. I just know all the loyal listeners and viewers of WZYE. Know your place, eh?
I don't know why you just want to attack them fellas and I'm in the chat. I don't know why you just do that. Why you attacking Volsang?
No, why? I'm not attacking nobody.
You attack Monica today. You attack Volsang. You happen.
Yeah, I don't know why the mobile. Why tell you the mobile, eh? When I tell you they like confusion back and all,
Yeah, but no back of them car tires.
No, yeah, back and no car. That was not that. That was a fender. You had to wash it down the fender. That fender, you had to wash down that.
Oh God.
Uncle Tony, when the car dirty, you wash down the whole car.
All you, or I don't know. Ulrich calling. Look, Ulrich, please don't get a forple of bobblehead that you did. I'm gonna take the call. All right, Ulrich, before you say anything, Ulrich, please, Ulrich, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You'll get your contribution. Please, do not get a forple of bobblehead that you did. Please, Ulrich, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. It's me love until partner, please. I don't want to give you the first person in the history of WZYE to get a forple trick of bobblehead that you did. Go ahead, Ulrich. Go ahead. Go ahead, Ulrich.
Yes. When I go in for anything, I just go hard, you know.
Go
so
hard.
If I get bobblehead, I get 1, 2, and 3. I'm looking for 4, 5, and 6, and up now. Yeah. So if you give me that to the devil, I'm breaking record. So who come to break my record now? That record might last for years, so I don't have a problem with that.
Nobody want to break that record already.
All right, well, you don't show stone at green mango, you know. So it is what it is.
All right, yes. Yes. Up in Chumaka, we used to throw stone at green mango to make mango chow. Go ahead.
And so you see, you are real bacchanalist.
Why is that bacchanalist?
No, I just want to apologize to the first time caller. I really didn't mean to be disrespectful, and you know, as a matter of fact, you know, we just hit hard inside this room here.
I know.
Right?
I know.
I didn't take it that you was a first time caller, so I'm sorry to.
I like that, Ulrich. I like that, Ulrich.
All right.
Yeah.
That's how we just go down here in the village. That's how we just go down here, right? If we make a little mistake, we apologize and we keep it moving. But I'm glad already.
I want to welcome you in the village, ma'am, and continue calling. Yeah. Not because you get this negative post, this first introduction being a little negative. Continue calling because your contribution matters. Mine don't matter because I just hit from all sides.
Because you're not feeling them.
It not just matter because we need to get somebody bobbling at the tape.
I hope the first time caller listening, you see where that's how to go through. You can't you hear what's going on?
Oh, gosh, Ulrich, you make me program this evening.
I'm not in first time caller, what I really wanted to say to you is that I'm not in agreement with nothing that you said. But I didn't mean I wasn't supposed to be disrespectful in my reply. Right? You just touch on news and I'm going to talk the handle a little bit. But not everybody calling and giving opposite views mean that is a PNM because I am not a PNM. I am for you do good in my book. You do bad. I am not going along like no dashboard puppy and anything you do, you do right, you're good, you do wrong, you're still good. I am not that type of person. So I want to apologize to you for the outburst, right? But continue calling.
Thank you.
And my closing comment, you cannot walk a mile while looking backward. Somewhere along the line, you must stump your toe and cause damages to yourself. So look forward. And don't only look at your big toe, but look way ahead of that. Have a blessed evening, everybody.
Thank you.
Ulrich, you can take your phone and do a selfie and do that. And walk backward for 2 miles.
You see what it is about in here? You know, even though Ulrich get a triple hat-trick bobblehead of the day, you know, he realized the shortcoming of his ways and he repent immediately.
So we'll give him an applause for that, huh?
Yeah, let me give him an applause.
Ulrich, you see how what's your back?
Ulrich, yeah. COP, what you just do that with Ulrich? Ulrich just make history in the village. The first man to get a triple bobblehead of the day, and to get a round of applause.
Yeah. And this one who just called my president, what's his name again?
Southwestern.
Southwestern, I see and the chat I hear today. What going on with you? Tell Mama take you out from under that bed,
You gotta take a rest.
Take the phone from you. All
right. Closing comment.
Anyway, good afternoon to you and your family, right?
COP, what's your closing comment?
My closing comment. Trinidad and Tobago, be cool, think positive, and don't be negative. Be cool, calm, and collective. What I'm looking for is for development in this program. Have a good evening, Trinidad and Tobago. I will say what I have to say on the next time. Uncle Tommy, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Go ahead,
People don't know when they're happy. One is never as unhappy as one thinks. These are the words of Marcel Proust. Like I say every time, you, the man in the mirror, you have to be the change you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe. We'll see each other tomorrow night, God willing. Till then, good evening and good night.
Okay, let me give my my closing comment. COP, I thought you had a different closing comment.
Eh? That was something for you, Leon?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can do that. You can do that, but you know where this be.
No. I only doing what you want me to do. That's my closing comment.
Some people stop talking to you for one reason. They cannot use you anymore. And since they can't access you anymore, they start lying about you. Let them talk. When the trash decides to walk itself out of your house, don't go and beg it to come back. Lock the door and thank God for the fresh air.
This is it. The clock on the wall say that's all I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent. When talent does not work hard, and for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. So, hold on, Trini Trump sent me something. Let me see what it is here.
Yes. Good evening to you, President Trump.
Good day, guys. Mr. Wall Street, there's only one Trump that calls your show, and it's me. Anybody else is a Sleepy Joe. In fact, I need to get in touch with Brooklyn to order some lizards to run up those Democrats' pants for blocking my tariff tax. I will be back with it. I'm back in Gordon Ganga Chana Dry Gin for Fraud of the Week also, and I will waive all the taxes and tariffs on him getting it. Well done, Ganga Chana.
The only problem, Trini Trump.
For your football team, Bubblehead United. You know, you couldn't let Gordon get all the awards today, so take some to. Good day, guys. Mr. Wall Street, there's only one Trump that calls your show, and it's me. Anybody else is a Sleepy Joe. In fact, I need to get.
All right.
I'm back in Gordon Ganga Chat. Well done, Ulrich, scoring a hat trick for your football team, Bubblehead. Get all the awards today, so take some to.
Yeah, boy. Ulrich, boy, Trini Trump, expose your boy, Ulrich, boy.
Trini Trump, we're not allowed to give out anybody numbers at WZYE. We can't give anybody number. That's the only problem.
God bless and safe Sunday to Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and Hulu Lockdown. Congratulations on your winning. Keep it up. All right, let me see, boy. I'm kind of behind here on the live. Let me see. They say expect Penny Dope to show up at the CARICOM heads of government. You think she go go there?
I mean, she would go outside and wait to see if she was there.
You think so, what?
Yeah. Any last time she do something like that?
Correct is right. Ganga Chana Dryden Joseph said, God is the goodest. Talk to him and man, and things can change if you are serious. That's Ganga Chana Dryden Joseph. Volsang says, COP, bless up Coco Payol, brother.
Bless up to you, Volsang, and to everybody on the chatter. Just go leave me alone now.
Oh God. Suzanne says, COP, I was locked on and listening, a little busy. Thanks for the shout out.
Yes. I just miss the loyal listeners and them. I know.
Yeah.
Hanif, good evening to you.
You and you. Okay.
Volsang is a soul, yeah, man.
Volsang, I see you have not addressed the issue of the San Fernando City Court. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, you gotta address it tomorrow. How much is out there? All right.
You go put out if you address the city corporation, you go address it with my video too, eh?
Send the video, yeah. You have the video?
You gotta do it too.
Yeah. PLM must never come back again in government. Bernard closing comments, stay warm and dry, Professor Washington and Uncle Tommy. Take care of yourself with the blizzard coming until tomorrow, villagers. No blizzard in coming, man. I just say no blizzard coming. Miss Santa Claus, God willing, stay blessed, stay safe, stay dry and hydrated, and stay away from hypocrites like he who God, the convenient patriot and mocking pretender. Ulrich said, good day, everyone. Edison Prince, welcome. My fraud of the week, can't feed his sheep and goats in Tobago. Now Skake say, tell Gordon tell all your Gordon is a fraud. Yeah, we know that long time. We know that.
Good evening to you, Natsuke Cookie.
Rudy Jag Mohan says, Wall Street, 6 miles, you're good, but to comment fairly, you need to do both. I listen to you guys from time to time. Lovely little bacchanal, staying true. Rudy Jag Mohan, welcome.
Listen again tomorrow, Rudy. Yeah. We'll be on from 7 to 10.
All right. So what are we going on with, fellas?
Uncle Tommy, pleasant good evening to you. Good night to you, Uncle Professor Wall Street and the family. All a good evening and good night. Yeah. And to all the listeners and viewers at WZYE, see you all tomorrow.
Same to you, COP.
We're going out. What we will go out with it? Long time you're running these days. Long time I hear Trinidad.
I still out that here. Let me see if I still.
Yeah, you're running and you're winning.
Right. Yeah, we out here. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Trinidad and Tobago champion. Yeah. Sunrise over love until concrete and steel. Dusty track where young dreams start to heal. Mama said, child, your feet got a story to tell. Not about dollars and cents, but we're champions dwell. He train in the rain on the hillside so steep, while others slept sound while the cities are beat. They call him Wall Street, yeah, a name full of grace, but his currency speed and he set the whole pace. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold, Johnny, 1 bronze for me. Shining Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. And Tucson with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Mexico City, altitude biting the lungs. Some stumble heavy, felt like thin air stung. But Wall Street, he breathed it like Trini sunshine. Hear the starting gun crack, that moment was his time. First race, pure lightning, left rivals in smoke. Gold medal gleaming, broke the altitude yoke. Second race, pure fire, heart of a lion. Another gold shining, Trinidad's bright beacon. The crowd roared soca, from the stands to the sky. Wild out as just whispered, how did he fly? Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love and Tucson with fire in his stride. Made the whole heavy, oxygen thin, but love until spirit burn deep from within. He dug to the roots where the strong trees grow, where the steel pan rhythms make the tough hearts glow. Bronze on his chest, yeah, harder than true. Proof that the fighter in him always pull through. Not just the codes, but the grit in the fight, shining like stars in a Mexican night. From the yards of the town to the world's highest stage, he wrote history's page, turning doubt to a maze. Jah guide his feet on a red Mexican clay. Carry the red, black and white every single day. No Wall Street tower, no ticker tape sound, just the roar of his people on familiar ground. Love until raised him to struggle the song, gave him the strength to prove the world wrong. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free bread. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high, it touched the sky for Trinidad. Love until sun, with fire in his stride. Heard the whole nation stand up with pride. Stand up. Yeah, love until breeze on his champion's face. Mexico dust on his running shoes, keeping pace. 2 golds glow, 1 bronze gleams low. Mr. Wall Street's where the real riches grow. Not in the towers, but the track and the heart. Trinidad and Tobago from the very start. One love, one night, run on. Trinidad and Tobago, champion. Trinidad and Tobago champion.